I don't know who's been messing with the OBS. I really don't, but you got to stop messing with it because then the pre-video doesn't show. Okay, so I put everything back. The pre-video will show. We got a few minutes, by the way. So anyway, I got some notes here. We need to go over some stuff for the weekly meeting. Everybody's good? Hello?
We're here.
Okay, just making
Hello?
sure. Before we get into the meeting, though, something I want to talk about real quick here. The bowl of kittens in the center of the table of all these meetings is for everybody. I'm not going to call anybody out here. Okay, I don't want to call anybody out, but I just want to say somebody has been strangling all the good kittens. All right, they're here to share. I mean, you all know that new article from Huffington Post about the stress relieving effects of strangling kittens. Stop hogging the kittens, okay? That doesn't come out of station budget. That comes out of my budget. I'm the one who brings in the box of kittens, okay? Now, I'm not going to call anybody out, but I am going to stare intently at somebody with most of my eyes. Yes, I'm looking at you. Somebody needs to bring in a box of kittens next week, okay? All right, I'm just saying.
Sorry.
Okay? I'm just saying. All right, so let's get on with the movie here. I'm sorry, get on here with the meeting here. All right, so let's see. What was item number 1? Okay. I hate starting off negative as well, but we got a new memo from the sex crazed bucket of nematodes that is our HR department. Apparently, people have been complaining about the spiders. Now, we cannot use that word. All right, that is their word. From now on, they must be referred to as arachnid Americans. Okay, that's very. I mean, we don't want to get any lawsuits. Okay.
Well, I think what the big problem with the arachnid Americans is that they keep webbing all over the place, and it's really uncomfortable when they just sit there and web behind you. You know, it's just really weird.
I know they've been putting offensive words in the webbing, but that's their culture. You know, I mean, Charlotte's Web, the whole thing.
It's kind of like, I don't know, like, you know, that creepy feeling when you get that weird bloke in the room that wants to sit right next to you and read porn mags. You know, it's that kind of a creep.
I understand, but the problem is from HR is don't use the S word anymore, okay? It's arachnid American. All right. We just be a little tolerant here, okay? Item number 2. Management would like to let everybody know they're not responsible for any damage caused by unattended shopping carts. I didn't know we had shopping carts. I don't believe we actually sell anything. So I'm a little...
No. They're to help facilitate the removal of the corpses.
Okay. I was wondering what was going on there. Okay, so in other words, just return... If you use a cart, I don't think any of us will be, but if you do, put it back in the cart stall. It's only polite, okay? I mean, nobody wants to...
I mean, in all fairness, though, we need to clean them off first because you end up with all those kitten guts.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, that's right. We've been using... Okay. Yeah, I can see why management would send this down to us then. Okay. It seemed a little weird, but now in context, it makes sense. Item number 3. Item number 3. The free samples from our sponsor, Nightmare Toilet Hole, they've finally been installed on all the office bathrooms. So the bathrooms are no longer closed for renovation. Although management would like to point out that if you want to continue to keep using the ravine, management appreciates your water conservation efforts. Okay.
The toilet's going to be throwing it back up at us now.
No, they just have the Nightmare Toilet Hole. They're still normal toilets. They just have the hole installed below it. So, also.
Okay, as long as it doesn't throw it back at me, I don't care.
I mean, you don't even have to worry about it because you don't sit down. How do you think I feel?
Yeah. Also.
We still have to shit.
Important safety tip here. Management would like to point out that handicap stalls in the bathroom are for the handicapped only. So if you're using a handicap stall without a prominently displayed hang tag, it may result in permanent consequences. So keep that in mind.
Does that include the mutants too, though?
I'm not sure. I just know you have to have a hang tag.
Where do I apply for the hang tag?
That I think you need to get your doctor to write you a script, and then you can get it taken care of down at town hall. Okay. So any hang tag will do. You can get it issued from anywhere. But, you know, you do have to have a handicap hang tag to use the handicap stalls. Last but...
If you get in any trouble from... if you get in any trouble from anyone downtown getting your tags, I know a bloke down the corner.
Oh, okay. Well, talk
yeah,
to
Jeffrey,
Freddie
right.
later. Yeah. Okay. And finally.
Do I have to use my own tag or can I borrow somebody else's?
Oh, crud. Hold on one sec. I need to take this phone call.
Nah, use someone else's, Gwen, because then if something bad happens, then they'll cop the blame for it.
Exactly.
Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking. Because if I don't have to take responsibility for my own actions, I'm going to do that.
Well, that's why I see the bloke down the corner.
Yeah, Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Well, shit. Guys, hook me up. Come on.
I won't forget. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Love you. Bye.
Well, what name do you want?
Oh, that's going to be an issue later. At any rate, we need to talk about the pit situation.
The pit?
Oh, the one that whispers to you with the voices of a dead loved one. That pit?
Oh, that pit.
Oh, the pit.
Yeah. Now, there's some conjecture of whether or not this was actually happening or if it was hallucinations caused by everybody eating at the new vending kiosk. By the way, love the new break room in case anybody didn't know. I went to the pit with 2 interns, and one intern heard his dead wife calling to him with a desperate plea for rescue from her eternal torment. And the other one heard his dead mother promising him succor and an end to his suffering. Whereas I myself heard nothing. So,
I think.
I'm sorry.
I think I might have an idea about this. Yeah, that new vending kiosk, right? That's the one that's selling those new brand of chips, the ones that are called purple Oms?
No. It's the one with the red rum cake. The red rum cake.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because the
so
purple
good.
Om stuff, that's actually got LSD in it. So yeah, be careful when you eat out of that one and then go near the hole. Yeah, careful, guys.
Okay, yeah.
That explains why I liked those so much.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Well, management isn't
Well,
taking
they're
any chances with the pit because there's some evidence it might not be the LSD. So, all employees from now on are required to stop being in love while in the building. Management is not responsible for any harm that may come to you if you insist on feeling love, deep fondness, or even vague positive feelings for anyone, or just to be on the safe side, anything. This is for your convenience and to provide you with a safe and pleasant work environment. So, any questions?
Yeah, I'm going to need some translation on that later. There's a whole mess of stuff there like love and relationship. What's that?
I don't think you have to worry about that.
I don't know any about that.
I don't think this doesn't apply to you, so you don't have to worry about that. Anyway, the video's almost up here. Any last minute notes before we got to start the show?
So if we can't be like any type of good, affectionate feelings towards anybody, how am I supposed to come to work?
Don't fucking ask me. I don't fucking care.
Just no. You can have positive feelings. You're just not on management property. Okay, so just stop feeling when you're here.
But have you met me?
Ask us after work, and we can tell you then.
Okay, we'll take the video's almost up. We'll bring this up afterwards. Okay, after the show. Okay.
Fine.
All right. At any rate, we got about 5 seconds here. All right, so. sorry. And 3, 2. And we're live. Greetings and salivations. I'm Umthoff Neverborn, the abyss that slumbers, and this is Eldritch Rants, the show that dares to ask the question: does it really take a village to raise a child if only one headshot can put it down? The answer to this question and many more will be by our panel of experts. Speaking of, you okay?
I can't handle you right now. Holy shit.
Okay, well, introducing our panel of experts, starting with Gwendy Guck, who is the owner and manager of the world's most dangerous theme park. And Drew, who is originally a spear carrier for Dr. Livingstone in the depths of African wilderness. And last but not least, he's got a black belt in bullshit. He's the Baron of Blather, The only difference between what he does and stupidity is all in the swagger. The one, the only, Farday von Bumstink. There you go. That's our panel of experts this week. Yeah, how's it going, everybody?
Oh goodness.
This has been a
I'm
long
not drunk
freaking
enough
week.
or high enough for this yet.
The problem is like, so it's been like, I don't know, it's felt like a month has gone by in a week. I honestly am just so beaten up by the news cycle. I don't even know what to do.
Just be like me, totally demoralized all the time.
See, I just like avoid new stuff for the most part during the week because I have enough shit on my plate. I don't need any help. I don't need any help. And then I come to this, and then I can listen to it and sit here and bitch about it all the time. It doesn't matter.
I'm just stereotypical American. I don't care.
Proud of you.
Well, this week we're going to blow through a lot of the topics quickly. I got a usual assortment of stuff, but we're not going to dwell on it too much because I want to get to Fashion Police. We talked about it last week. Some of you saw our brief dealings with the world of high fashion about 2 weeks ago. I have plumbed the depths and lengths of the internet and found it wanting. There is, oh my God, it's just 2018. It's awful. But I got a wide selection of weird pictures to show you and a few pictures that actually aren't that bad just to clear the palette before we move on to the next horror. We've got something that basically looks like people are just wearing wool. I mean, just nothing but yarn. It's
like raw wool.
Like raw wool. It's
like they literally
I'm
just
actually
cut up a sheep and just threw the fucking sheepskin on you.
So we're gonna do the topics kind of lightning fast. We'll decide whether or not we even want to talk about too much, but we're gonna get on to things here. All right, starting off. Oh yeah, Trump. Well, let's just deal with him briefly here. I'm here with. I've been looking over a lot of the stuff they've been talking about. And I can sum it up here. Basically, they're trying to say, "Oh, Trump's administration, it's going downhill. He's going to go down in flames. Russian allegations, blah blah blah." It's really weird to watch it in the media. It's like they're flailing about trying to find something they can definitively pin on him. But they keep having to use weasel words all the time, saying allegations. Okay, so is there an actual charge? No. All right, his poll numbers are dropping. Well, they're still better than Obama. At the same time period, I mean, overall, his core constituents, I think the guy could murder a baby on the front lawn of the White House and he'd still maintain 35 to 40% approval. So,
yeah, that's the
really
thing that I don't get out
approval,
here. Is the thing that I don't get out here is that, like, we hear often in the news that, like, he's supposed to be doing such a really horrific crap job and all this kind of stuff, but what we actually see from everybody else who's not trying to shit talk him is actually he's doing a hell of a lot better than most others.
My opinion,
cognitive dissonance.
You know what I care about? I care about what's in my pocket, how much money I got, and I'll tell you my opinion. Like, I may fall in love with the guy come tax time. Because from what I've been seeing, I should be getting a huge tax return. As opposed to every year I'm getting beat up more and more. Every year I owe more money.
Wait, are you talking like this year you're going to get a huge tax return?
Yeah, because
or
I have it this year. This year I should be.
Okay, because this year has nothing to do with Trump at all. You know that, right?
From what I've seen, the tax plan's supposed to be kicking in.
It's going to kick in for, fiscal year of 2018, but that means that when you file your 2018 taxes, then you'll see that big kickback. But you're filing your 2017 taxes right now.
Yeah, but some of the changes are in there for the deductibles. The deductible changed right away. Your deductible should be doubling.
From what I understand of like tax laws, anything that's passed if they were to pass, they passed that law here in 2018. So what that's supposed to mean, as far as what I understand of tax law, is it affects 2018 taxes, which means that what you're filing right now is your 2017 taxes are not going to be affected by the tax
Oh, no,
law being
no.
placed
Some of the
in
tax bill
2018.
does not take effect until next year. However, I believe the
Now, what's
deductible
the
is kicking in
actual-
this year.
What is the actual start date of these policies? Because
Some of it doesn't
they
kick in
should
right
start
away,
on a
but the
certain date.
deductible doubling is supposed
Yeah.
to be right away. That's why I'm saying I'm holding out to see, when my tax return is. We'll see what happens. Because I've been told a lot.
Yeah,
Even if
'cause
the
typically-
deductible doubles.
So if it's as promised, then I'll be happy. But we're gonna see what happens. So, but otherwise,
Yeah, well, typically when they do, when they set a date and all that, typically, or change tax laws and all that kind of stuff, typically they have to set a specific date for it to roll over with, and that's the point where you'll be able to determine like what taxes you can and can't get back. But they actually have to state a date. They can't be sort of vague, like, oh, sometime this year this law will kick in whenever we feel like it.
well, from what I remember reading, the deductible increase is immediate. There's a bunch of changes which do not kick in until 2019, but the deductible change was supposed to be immediate. So, but then again, as I said, I could be wrong. I could have read that wrong, and you know what? So, like I said, let's wait until February until I get my tax return to really judge the guy. But that was his big
I will
promise.
give you until you get your tax return. If I end up being right about it, though, because I'm pretty sure from what I
I'll be the
understand
first
that
to
is
admit that
correct,
I'm wrong.
then
I'll be the first to admit if I'm
Right,
disappointed.
okay.
Oh yeah, no,
I'm
I'll be
not trying
chewing
to
this
be
guy out.
like, dude.
I'll be chewing him out if I've been lied to. Trust me. But overall, I think he has been getting some results. Although I will say this, he has been playing the Democrats with this whole government shutdown. We talked about that briefly. It only lasted 3 days. It wasn't even like a Martin Luther King weekend. The Democrats folded because they saw which way this was going. They were smart to fold. They never should have let it happen in the first place. And the thing is, he just played him again. He just came out and said, I will give you DACA, but I want all of this. And they said, no, we won't accept the thing that we want, because they know they can't take it. They can't take it because he is only giving amnesty to people who basically will not be voting Democrat. He's not giving any amnesty to anybody who'd vote Democrat. He's giving amnesty to anybody who'd vote Republican. And they cannot take it. Now, if you understand the nuance of the situation, you understand he's playing them. But if you kind of are the casual person who doesn't really pay attention to the news, this sounds like Donald Trump just basically took a knee and said, you may have DACA, and then the Democrats spit in his face. So he's playing them, no question about it, but I don't think most people are going to notice. At any rate, that's all I had to say about Trump. You want to bring up anything? Yeah, then let's blow on, because I think this is pretty much, everybody else has covered it too. Needless to say, I'm glad to hear this to some degree. In the UK, you've heard of a lot of those rape gangs and the rape grooming and all those other rape problems that's been happening all over their country. It's been going on for years. Finally, the Attorney General is going, the police are idiots. That's the summary here. Attorney General savages police and prosecutors for basic errors in recent collapsed rape trials. And basically, they're going to come in and review every case, which they need to, because the UK has been basically turning a blind eye to rape. It really has been. And it's been on a local level, and it's all been because they didn't want to be seen as racist or any of that other crap. And I'm glad the Attorney General over there is finally getting his act together. Any comments on this?
Yeah, it's great to see that someone's actually holding the supposedly unaccountable to account, especially there.
Oh yeah, I think it's going to turn out well. Little sad news here. Moving on. 95 dead in Kabul. Bomber drove up to a checkpoint and went kaboom.
New.
I'm sorry, what?
Yep,
What?
This is nothing new.
Yeah.
This is nothing new.
Yeah, there's been another suicide
in
attempt in
fact-
Kabul.
Well, in fact, like the attacks haven't stopped. When Osama bin Laden went and pulled all the troops out, said, "Yep, we did our job good there." No, nothing stopped. Everything just kept on going. The bombings, the shootings, the political kidnappings, the ransoms, everything just kept on going.
Yep. So, I mean, I don't think there's much to say here or anything we can comment other than it continues to be a shit show. So, but I felt it was worth mentioning.
That's Obama's lie. That's Obama's lie right fucking there.
At any rate, yeah, Afghanistan is still screwed up. I wanted to bring this one up because I haven't seen a lot of Republicans getting hit with the whole sex scandal thing, but when I see it, I don't want to be said, "Hey, you're not playing." No, if I find a Republican getting hit with a sex scandal, we're bringing it up here. Casino mogul Steve Wynn resigns as top GOP finance chairman amid sexual allegations, scandals. Now, I read through this. It isn't quite clear to me whether or not he's done it or not, but you know what? I'll be honest, I don't like the look of his face.
Yeah, I know. He looks like he's a skinned Muppet.
Yeah.
That's what a Muppet must look like when you take the felt off.
Oh my god.
Now,
Oh my god.
the only thing I can say for his defense is that he has not come out and apologized. So if he isn't apologizing and he's not saying I'm guilty, I'm sorry, then I'm of the opinion he should have his day in court. However, from what I have read elsewhere,
Sorry.
they've got like recordings of voice conversations. So his day in court will probably be rather short. So, I mean, again, what you get over the internet, you got to take with a grain of salt. So I don't want to condemn this guy, but he definitely quit. And he's probably not going to be hurting. I mean, he owns a freaking casino, multiple casinos. So the guy's, I don't think he's going to have any problems. But yeah, I felt this needed to be called out because there haven't been a lot of Republicans have been caught up in sex scandals lately. So when it does happen, we definitely need to bring it to light. Any comments? Yeah, my opinion there.
Just wondering if he's just going to pay his way out of it.
Now to get on to some more of the fun ones. Maine man punches self in face to avoid sobriety test.
What?
He must have been fucking
It's Florida
drunk when he
man's
did that,
lesser
'cause-
known cousin.
Maine has been picking
Yeah,
up the slack.
like-
I haven't been able to find as much Florida man lately, but Maine has been picking it up the slack here. My God, Belfast, Maine. Police in Maine have accused a man of punching himself in the face 3 times to avoid a sobriety test. And his picture,
Wow.
seriously, he whacked the crap out of himself. That looks, I mean, my God.
Well, you see, like, he's in Belfast, you see. He thinks he's Irish and he's drunk. So, of course, when you're drunk and you're Irish, you've got to fight somebody. And he's obviously
exactly.
on his own. So, you have to punch the shit out of himself, you know.
That explains why I get
But
so
you had-
flighty when I'm drunk.
Yeah,
What?
that had to be like, yeah, he had to be fucking pissed to do that too. Like, you know, oh, I'm driving down the road. Oh, the police. Oh, shit. Now, how am I going to get it? I know. I'll punch myself in the head. That'll work. No, didn't.
And this guy is so ginger. He is so ginger. I mean, like, yeah, this guy.
And he's in Belfast, to be sure.
Yeah, he sure in Big Horn. He could be an Irishman who just beat the shit out of himself to try and get out of a ticket. Yes. It's awful.
Yes, no, he
gosh.
had a couple of drinks. He had a few too many. He had one few too many, to be sure.
Yeah, certainly nobody beats this man at a game of the drink, I'll tell you that.
That guy looks like me with a long beard. No, like it's scary.
It's scary.
It's bizarro me.
It's Bizarro You.
Bizarro
Not
You.
Bizarro, it's Bizarro You from the Bizarro universe.
Wow.
It kind of actually looks like my old offsider. Sorry, Chris, if you ever hear this.
I like to keep up to news in Poland. Cow escapes farm to run free with wild bison in Poland. I mean, just the picture kills me. There's these 3 bison, and there's a cow sitting there, and they're all looking at the camera like, what the hell do you want?
And the cow's looking back like, yeah?
Yeah.
Do something.
Yeah, just
Nothing to see here.
nothing to see here. Yep, I'm a cow, running with some bison. I don't get bison, but what the hell? This just struck me as stupid and funny as hell. But he spent 3 months after escaping his home, wandering about with bison. That's Poland for you. Ah, well. Oh, moving on. This one's been making the rounds on the videos, and I saw it, and I said, my God, I got to talk about this. This is from CNN. CNN Health. Cuckolding can be positive for some couples, study says, by Ian Kerner, CNN. What the hell?
And I know which couples they are. They're the couples where the female is a dominant SJW and she wants to fuck other blokes, but doesn't want her little dickless wonder to go rooting his way around town either. So he's got to be sitting in his room while she has to go and have her merry way, and that works for her.
Oh my God! You need to stop.
From CNN. I mean, how does... seriously, CNN. Seriously. Here's my question. I want to start calling up their people and saying, "Can I sleep with your wife? I just saw your article and I want to bang your wife." Oh wait, you don't have one? Damn. Okay, I was wondering. I mean, I've gone through it. This study is, calling it a study. Okay, is generous.
I know.
There's whoever did this knows nothing about the scientific process.
I know how you fucking shoot this down in flames, right? You find the feminist that did this. You say, "Oh, you like your cuckold relationships, eh? Well, how's about I go find your husband and bend him over like the little bitch he is and just real creepily spank his ass slowly while you watch in the corner, sweetheart? How do you like that? Don't? No? Good. Neither does anybody else."
It's... I don't know. CNN, how you have fallen. I don't think the story... Oh, crap. I got to get this phone call. One sec.
One.
Stop.
You didn't say 1 sec.
Oh my God! No, stop.
All right. Sorry about that. They may call back. I don't know.
I think science has gone too far.
It isn't science. It's social justice. It's like a spiral.
Yeah, that's
and
what I meant.
if you accept the premise, it seems normal. It seems normal. It seems normal. Then it comes back around to something crazy. And you either at that point get off the merry-go-round, or you go around one more time. The problem is the next time around you come back to something crazier, and crazier. And crazier. And once you've accepted, 14 or 15 times around the crazy train, you come to the point where you start going, "Whoa, yeah, cuckolding, yeah, totally normal, yeah, sure, yeah, I want my wife to screw other people. Yeah, this won't have any negative effects on society whatsoever. Yeah, no, that's perfectly fine. Yep. Oh, shoot me in the head? Oh, cut off my own testicles? Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. That makes perfect sense. Yep. Oh, yeah, no, you don't have to cut off my testicles. I already had them cut off. They're my wife's purse. They're right over there. Yep, they're bronzed. Yep. She's got she can play with them and make them clang. It's pretty funny. Yeah. Oh, just drink poison and kill myself because I'm a man? Okay, yeah, I could do that. Fuck! Seriously. At what point do you realize that your madness is nobody cares? I mean, of course it was on their online website, but I want to see this on their actual channel. I want to see this on cable news. I want to see them report this with a straight face because it will kill them. But because nobody reads their website, I think this is proof. The fact that that every person on the planet hasn't stopped watching CNN right now is proof that nobody reads their website. Any thoughts?
I'm just wondering whether this Tide Pod bloody thing is a feminist construct trying to kill off dumb men.
No, they're not that deep. That's way too complicated. No, this is just normal stupidity. Anyway, moving on real quick.
Yeah.
I don't understand this. Dozens dressed as Tyrannosaurus Rex descend on public square.
Oh, no, I know this.
Portland, Maine. Hundreds of people curious showed up to watch several dozen dinosaur lovers dressed as Tyrannosaurus Rexes dance, growl, and mill about in a square in Portland. Was this a furry convention that just got good press? I don't know what the hell it is. But yeah, a whole bunch of people dressed up
If
as
it is,
Tyrannosaurus
sign me
Rex.
up.
I don't get it. Like, what was the point of this? Although, if there was no point, okay, I'm good with that. I'm good with pointless humor. There hasn't been pointless humor in a long time.
Fucking hang on, I got a link that'll explain this perfectly.
Okay.
Come on, copy. I'm just trying to, and hang on, some of the general. I don't know how the logistics of this is going to work, but yeah, you'll understand when you see it in a sec.
All right, try loading it up and take a look.
It's worth it, trust me.
Okay. Okay.
Me and all these dinosaurs are getting boned tonight. We're getting boned tonight. We're getting boned tonight. Me and all these dinosaurs are getting stoned tonight.
Okay, that would make sense if a bunch of dinosaurs were getting.
Oh my gosh. Dude, I lost it when I saw Whitest Kids You Know.
Yes. All right, moving on from the crazy getting high with dinosaurs. Federal health officials say this flu season is the worst in nearly a decade. Just a side note out there. Yep. Yeah, kids dying. Like the death toll is pretty high. I think we've got 37 children and we've got a couple hundred dead. Pretty nasty flu. And I believe the flu shot vaccine this year was kind of crap. Not the lowest ever. I think it still had a 1/3 success rate, but still.
Yeah, they were getting the vaccine out of Tide Pods.
The Tide Pods would probably be more effective at this point, from what I've heard.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, that reminds me. I'm starting my own Etsy shop where I sell edible Tide Pods.
Oh my god, Drew.
That's awesome.
No. Don't eat Tide Pods. Eat Finish. It tastes better.
Ooh. Plus it leaves your teeth all nice and shiny.
Yeah.
That's true.
That Finish clean.
Anyway, moving on to Google. People at Google are saying that Google isn't doing enough to protect their feelings. Blah, blah, blah. More people whining about how Google's incredibly sexist and bullshit. Google's employees say the company's not doing enough to protect them from harassment and threats. Really? There are threats in Google? Seriously, at Google, people are getting threatened? Really? I don't believe it. I don't believe there's anybody in that place with enough testosterone to actually grunt convincingly, much less make a threat. But
I've just been fired from the internet. I just asked Google what their policy is on harassment, and I've just been shut off the internet. Any kidding?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, these employees, and I love this line, many of whom volunteer as diversity advocates, say they've been targeted by some of their own coworkers for fighting to bring greater diversity to Google's 87,000 plus staff of mostly white and Asian men. Now, goddamn USA Today. The reason I wanted to bring this up is that I like the fact that they finally started to include Asians. So if you're Asian and you're out there, the SJWs are finally coming for you. You thought you were a minority? No, you aren't. Because after all, Asians are more successful than white people in America on average. So, yeah, they're coming for you. They are coming for you. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. Okay? You thought you were a minority? You're not. You're not. But that's pretty much it. I mean, it's the usual nonsense from Google. Any thoughts?
Well, you see, that's not really going to bother the Japanese all that much, because when these feminists come around and start paying the piss out of them having small dicks, that'll actually be a compliment to them.
Well, I'm not talking about the Japanese. I'm talking about Japanese Americans. Like, those are the ones who are in trouble. Yeah. Japan's got balls. They're like, no, you're not influencing our culture. You're not coming over here. We're not having immigrants. Although their feminists are totally ruining their own culture over there. But they only have feminism to deal with. Overall, they're good at protecting themselves.
No, it's just meaning more the fact that Japanese people are renowned for having very, very small appendages.
That's true. Although I believe that's an actual statistical fact, on average.
It is. All you have to do is look at some old World War II footage when they'd taken Japanese POWs, and some of them aren't wearing the butt flaps, and the rumours are true.
Gotcha. At any rate, moving on. Remember Grumpy Cat?
Mm-hmm.
Grumpy Cat won the lawsuit and has been awarded $70,000 over illegal use of her identity.
Right, little girl, we're going to America.
I love Grumpy Cat. Grumpy Cat is grumpy. But, I thought the Grumpy Cat deserved a little props there to be and let him know that he finally won that lawsuit of those people who were using their image illegally. Ah, well.
I thought the original Grumpy Cat died years ago.
No, Grumpy Cat's still alive. Looks like to be 1,000 years old. I'm familiar with how cats look, and that fur is probably a really old cat.
That's right. No, the cat, the one that's dead, the one from the memes is, you remember that one where it's wearing a shirt and the owner's sort of got its paws out straight, it's playing a piano?
Yeah, keyboard cat.
Oh, keyboard cat. Yeah, that's different.
Yeah, that one.
No.
Yeah, there was that one that cat. Yeah.
Yeah, Grumpy Cat's still around. Anyway, moving on real quick.
All right, how do I get my cats to pay out this much?
I have no idea. Headless chickens found in Connecticut courtroom. I don't think there's anything else that needs to be said other than maintenance staff was investigating a putrid smell and found 2 headless chickens under a bench. They were decorated with silver, green, and gold glitter, and there's no immediate indication of how they got there. I just want to say their security sucks.
Oh, yeah.
So,
did the glitter have, was it written with glitter to say, this could have been a bomb, stupid?
oh, well, I mean, it should have at this point, but I'm sick of Hillary. This one's boring, too. And I got a phone call. Hold on one sec. We're going to be getting on to Naked Man Found in a Ravine.
You can't just tease a title
Oh,
like
I'm missing
that.
that one. I got New Hampshire man arrested for biting a police dog. Oh,
What?
Here we go. Here's a quick joke for you while Bob's off.
Yay! Oh, I love your
Fucking
jokes.
this woman goes into a veterinary surgery with a dead duck, and the vet has a look at it and says, "Yep, it's dead. That'll be $20." And she goes, "What? $20 for you to just tell me it's dead? No, you should do more than that." And she goes, and then the vet goes, "All right." So he goes out and he brings in a cat and he puts the cat up on the bench, and the cat sniffs the duck up and down and walks out with its head down and tail down and shit. Then he goes out and he gets a fucking Labrador, and he brings a Labrador in. He sniffs the Labrador sniffs the duck upside down, sort of puts its head down, sort of walks out, sort of all solemnly and all that shit. And then the vet says, "Yep, the duck is dead. Now it's $60." And the woman goes, "But hang on a minute. You fucking, you only charge me 20 for you just to look at it. Then you bring in a cat and a dog, and then you charging me $40 more. What the fuck's going on here?" And the vet says, "Yeah, well, you could have taken my word for it, but you did insist on the CAT scan and the lab test."
Oh, God, that's awful.
I tip my proverbial hat to you, sir.
Oh my God, that's awful.
This is okay. That's not fair. This isn't okay to do because I'm very high and I'm starting to get drunk. So, fuck. I can't.
Okay, well, let's move on to Naked Man treated for hypothermia after hikers find him in Centerville Canyon. And
Probably also had to do with being drunk and or high.
well, actually, they have no idea why he was there. They haven't even talked to him yet, but they got him out like 2:30 today. And he was flown off being treated for hypothermia. Duh. And I just thought it was odd. Like, yeah,
That just seems really
it's not a proper weekend unless a naked man is found in a canyon somewhere.
Well, it's not the naked man alone in the canyon you got to worry about. It's the herd of sheep that are in pink tutus that were around at the time too. You got to worry about.
Context is everything. Speaking of, New Hampshire man arrested for biting police dog. Yes, you've heard it.
Yeah.
Man bites dog, not a story. What was it? Dog bites man, not a story. Man bites dog, that's a story. Literally comes true.
Yeah.
New Hampshire man was arrested for biting a police dog while officers were investigating reports of a shooting in the town of Boscawen, police officials said Tuesday. What more needs to be said other than man bites dog? That's awesome. That's awesome. You must always talk about all man bites dog stories. It's required.
You can just see how this conversation went. You know, the dog's got the bloke on the ground, the cop's running up, and the dog's biting the bloke, and the bloke screaming, "Don't fucking bite me! The dog's fucking bite me! I'll fucking bite him back!" And the cop's like, "Yeah, you bite him back, I'll fucking tase you."
I just like the closing line though. If you get into a biting competition with a police dog, you're not going to win. They're pretty good at that. Oh, okay.
I got a dirty graphic K-bar that beg to differ.
All right, this is I might stop on this one just so we can get over to the fashion police because the rest are kind of boring. But Nutella discount sparks chaos in French supermarkets. Did anybody hear about this?
No.
Oh shit, there's a riot.
Paris. Multiple brawls have broken out in French supermarkets as shoppers scramble to get their hands on discounted jars of chocolate and hazelnut spread.
The only fighting that's happened by the French people since Napoleon.
Well, I mean,
and this is actually like something to fucking fight over too, because it's like about $4 off. It's like
it was like $4. It was $4.10
$4
off. Imagine your favorite peanut butter was $4.10 cheaper. I mean, I gotta admit, considering
that's like 80, that's like about 80% the price too.
Yeah. So, and then people were like murdering each other for Nutella. I just love the statement for the company. We want to clarify that the decision for the special offer was taken unilaterally by Intermarch. We regret the consequences of this operation, which created confusion and disappointment in the consumer's mind. Dudes, you caused a riot, although I can't blame you. I mean, how would Nutella would be like, we might cause worldwide panic and rioting at supermarkets for our Nutella. And then they probably all burst out laughing and said, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, well, it's like I keep saying it, like I never realized it was that fucking popular. And I guarantee you that probably did happen in the meeting where they're like, what's the worst that could happen, man? It's just Nutella. Oh, shit.
I'm sorry, whenever I think of Nutella, there was this cartoon I saw that showed Mr. Peanut sitting on a toilet taking a crap, and then at the bottom it said where Nutella comes from. And after seeing that, I was like, you know what? I'm never touching that stuff. It just doesn't even have a pleasant sounding name to me. But the idea that anybody would riot over Nutella just boggles my mind. Anyway, I'm gonna...
I mean, it's good, but it's not that bloody good.
Yeah, the rest of it. Alrighty, so at this point, the plan is... Oh, crap. Hold on one second.
What?
I closed the wrong window.
Silly bugger.
Alright, got it fixed. Alright, this is... I want to get on to Fashion Police. Now, these are in no particular order. I'm not even going to give context. I'm just going to put it up on the scene, and then I'm going to drop it into the Discord on, Fashion Police section of the Discord.
Okay.
So you guys can look at it, right, and then you can make comments, okay? Any thoughts before we get going?
My body is ready.
I just had to clear my mind. That one's not too bad.
Is she wearing a pedophore for a skirt?
I don't know, but Yeah, that's not. They're not glasses. She's
Oh,
wearing.
these aren't. Trust me, I
think.
started out with some of the more mild examples, but I'm trying to. This is more of a characteristic. What I think is like what's happening. It's like a throwback to the '70s. You know, this kind of jarringness of like stripes going the wrong directions. But
bloody frilly
really
colors
uncomfortable. Well, the colors don't even like they clash. That's a really ugly fucking
yellow.
All the more reason to get those clothes off it quicker.
Pink. Hey. But no, like yellow with burgundy and pink. Come on.
It doesn't look good. Like that, the blue ribbon like would look like a better color on the top than that yellow. And then if they would have done the ribbon in the yellow versus the blue, that would look way better. Like who the fuck designed this shit? Because obviously they're fucking colorblind or something. I don't know what's wrong with them.
It's obviously the person who would rather see this stuff crumpled up at the foot of their bed at the end of the night.
Fucking apparently. But like, what the fuck is that shit on her fucking face? Why is there shit on her eyeball? Like, take that shit off. Her eyes are so pretty. Like, look at. Hold on, let me zoom in on this shit. Her eyes are like so green. Yeah. Why is there this?
She looks like a raccoon.
Goopy ass shit. She does.
Looks like a Rosa square.
Oh, we haven't even begun yet.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. I am ready for this.
It gets worse. Grab your pistol and your angle head torch. We're going down the rabbit hole. Oh yeah.
What?
Why is that yellow with that pink again? I feel like this
is
an
award.
Wait a second.
You're an award.
I don't even know what the hell I want to call it. It looks like a doily you put on on a small table and then you rest strings on it.
No, you know what that looks like? You know what that makes me think of? Like, okay, you know.
Remember that commercial where somebody just dressed up as the sun and said, "Are you slow this morning? Here, gloomy cloud."
Yeah, the Jimmy Dean's commercial.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good morning.
It actually looks like it should be at some. Looks like it should be at some country show somewhere, hanging off the neck of a Jersey cow or something like that.
God.
Looks like the first prize in the bloody local.
She looks like a first prize. No, the second prize. Blue ribbon is first. Yellow is second place. Oh yes.
I thought red was second place.
I thought red was third. Oh, I could be wrong.
That's not important.
Well, these are weirdo fashion nuts, so who knows? It's the new second place. Yellow is the new red. Okay, some patriotic show from the 1950s.
The Sorcerer's Apprentice.
What is the obsession with frills? I'm sorry, it looks like a paramecium that like got food dye on it.
It actually looks like she's been supported just by her chin.
You could put her in a petri dish and she could wiggle those things and swim around.
She's a homeless lady in a quilt, is what she is.
It's one of those fleece blankets where all the
tie blankets.
Yes, those.
Yes,
and yet she has heels.
It looks like a tie blanket. No, she's not. Those are flat.
It's an anechoic bloody coating. It's the stuff you see in like bloody quiet rooms and shit like that. So no one can hear a fart, I guess. Oh yeah, the swinging 60s.
She looks like a trellis. She looks like roses should be growing up her dress to form an arch that you walk through.
She has X's over her eyes.
Yes, that too is like, I don't get that.
Yeah, the hem at the bottom of the dress, though, it does look like it's sort of like it's just sort of strands. It looks like it's strands. Now, I can't tell. Are some of those strands are pubes or what?
Oh, there's one here which you should save that joke for. I don't know if we'll get to it tonight.
I don't like the colors in this fucking fashion show. They picked some bullshit.
Oh, they're
colors.
all bad. But
they're in love with maroon so far.
There's literally what 1, 2, 3, 4, like I don't know, like 7 colors. Like there's specific colors. There's no other shades of these colors in this entire fucking fashion show, and these colors do not go very well.
All right, you did that. The Sheila with the really short dress, right? That dress actually looks like it's made of burlap. It looks awfully uncomfortable.
No, it doesn't. The underside looks like it's like almost like a
Jesus!
It looks like somebody just
wait, is that a girl? Yeah. What's on her face?
Somebody just taped a couple of fake roses to her forehead.
What? Guys, is this real life?
These are for sale. Yes. Everything I'm showing you is for sale.
Guys, I think I need to stop drinking.
No. Keep drinking. Trust me.
You either haven't drunk enough because
I feel like I haven't drunk enough. I still have plenty left.
Is it a guy? I mean, it looks like an effete boy. I don't know. I just don't know.
What is this? It looks like it.
But the heels, I don't know why, but the shoes just disturb me somehow. I don't know why. I think about what's her name from like the Wizard of Oz, Dorothy. Like, it's supposed to kick the heels 3 times and take me away from here. There's no place not like here.
From the dirty pedophiles.
And what's the deal with the bows?
They get increasingly smaller. I'm like,
it looks like who's the little monster? Who's the young monster?
I think it creates an optical illusion. Like the lower you go, the further away it is. You know, so actually, he's much taller, but leaning forward.
If it weren't for the giant bows, that would be like a really cute dress. But it's the giant fucking bow.
That is a
like maybe the one in the middle.
That is a recurring theme. There's something that underlying looks nice. And then for some reason they just destroy it. Oh,
I like the cuffs. No, the cuffs look fine because it goes with like little like where it's like a turtleneck almost on the top there.
They look like they're made out of felt or silk.
No, like I would say silk.
It
looks like it's a silk. No, you're tinfoil. Shut up. But no, it looks really.
Wow.
It looks really cute. Shut up. Okay, just go to the next picture. Okay, just stop.
Moving on. Hold on.
Thank you. Oh my god, it's another blanket! With that same fucking design and the stupid little shit. God, this is ugly. I can't handle it.
I swear, it's like a colorblind paramecium.
Well, no, like those colors go together. Except for the red pop on the collar. That looks like garbage. But otherwise, the rest of the colors look fine. It's just, it's a blanket. You're literally wearing a Snuggie.
By the way, these things were selling for over $1,000 each.
Oh my fucking god. They're not even worth that much.
What need I say? It's like a minstrel with a fern stuck on its head.
No.
Looks like a reject from ancient Egypt.
No. You know what it looks like? It looks like a fucking like dancer girl from like Vegas.
Can you
like
fan me if I'm too warm?
That's what that fucking looks like.
Can you take your hat off and fan me slowly if it's hot outside?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Like, fan me with those palm fronds.
I made the right decision to drink tonight, I'll tell you.
Oh, God, yes. Oh, and I'm at work, so I can't join you. Oh, my God. Moving on.
I'm already there. It's great. I don't understand what's with the fucking masks. It needs to stop. Like the dress is that dress is actually super cute.
No, sometimes it's not bad.
The embarrassment on the models.
Some of the dresses aren't entirely bad. Some are just because everything else looks out of place. But it does look like there's some shellacked, dipped in white roses stapled to her forehead.
I don't. Just put a dress together made out of fabric scraps.
No, it looks like fucking. You know what? I don't want to hear your lip. Just stop talking.
I'm not liking the mashing of colors, but it isn't bad. I mean, it's not a horrible dress.
No, I love it. Like,
I wasn't saying it was bad. I'm just saying it looked like scrap.
But shut up. No.
Well, I mean, no. I will say this: it is obviously very high quality material. Like you can tell, but
I think it looks really pretty. Like I could not wear it because I can't wear like that's like a maxi dress because it goes all the way down to the floor. I can't wear those because there's this thing where I'm a midget, so those dresses don't fit. But it's
Well,
really
get
pretty, and
kid
if I could
sizes.
fit it, you know what? I fit in kid sizes. Oh my god, that's so short.
Enjoy your
That
seizure.
one is
also-
That's my thought. Like it's almost. Ever remember those mind's eye pictures where if you unfocus your eyes, you can see a picture within a picture?
It's a sailboat.
Oh my god, stop. No. It's a pretty dress. Like it's cute, but the ends of the sleeves and like on the bottom, the hemming
It's unraveling.
makes it look like
It's
Yeah.
unraveling.
Yes!
Yeah, that's what I was.
I don't like
That was my
that.
problem with it.
Yeah,
Initially,
that's
I
what
was going to
I was
I
pass,
need
and I
sharp
said,
edges.
"Wait, is it unraveling? It's unraveling. Is it supposed to be unraveling?"
Yeah, that's what
I
I was
think
talking
so.
about with that other Sheila, the one with that black and white dress, and looked like she had the strands and the hem all tattered like that.
Oops, upload the same one twice. Sorry.
What?
Oh, this one's not embarrassed to show her face.
Yo, I would actually wear that coat though.
I'm see.
Didn't
I've
Jerry
been
Halliwell
thinking that
wear
it's
that
the
back when she was in the Spice Girls?
it looks like to me that she's got an aura behind her, like she's exploding with blue power and is about to like shoot a lightning bolt at you or something.
If it wasn't
No,
for
If it wasn't for the frills, it might not be bad,
cute.
but
right,
No.
like the stripes are going the right direction, I would wear the fuck out of that once I cut off all the stupid shit.
Nope, I'd wear
No.
it. for those and all.
That blue thing that's
I would never be seen in public with you.
the blue thing that's emanating from behind her. You know those feminine hygiene ads where they use the blue liquid? Yeah, she just done a fanny fart is all.
Oh my god! That makes me really uncomfortable, but you're super funny. You've got to stop.
I had to watch those fucking ads. How do you think I felt?
What? I have to watch those ads too!
But they're for you, though.
I was up in the air on this.
Oh, hang on.
I'm,
Is this technically classed as blackface?
yeah. I mean, it was the eye. There was something just I can't. I don't know. It's just
That is not a flattering pattern at all.
no. Yeah, that's
No.
it. It's not flattering.
I know where these come
really
from, though.
uncomfortable.
And Luke Besson, Fifth Element.
Oh
Mila
my
Jovovich wore
god,
something
you're
with
right.
that shit on it.
You're right. Oh. God, I mean, it's the square eyes. I don't know. It might be okay without the eye makeup, but I don't know. It just, the picture just.
But still, is
stood
that
out.
technically classed as... Yeah, but still, is that technically classed as blackface? If a black Sheila's wearing black makeup, is that blackface?
No, because it's not covering her whole face.
No, because shut up, you male oppressor. That's why.
It's not blackface. That's not what blackface is. Stop it.
Well, even real blackface has got big white portions on it around the lips and stuff like that.
Did you ever want to go out in public as a floral arrangement?
Oh my god, that's so ugly.
What is this?
That is so
Oh, I
ugly.
know. I know what happened.
But
I know what happened.
okay, what happened?
You didn't, you didn't replace
she was wearing a t-shirt saying "Dip me in honey and throw me to the lesbian." Someone dipped her in honey and their aim was off and they got a florist shop instead.
Guys,
Oh
you
my
didn't
gosh.
replace my cider with like tequila or something, did you?
Potpourri.
No.
I just think potpourri
that was the
whenever I
LSD
see
from the
this.
first one.
I want her to
Oh, yeah, that
just
was the-
walk around my house to make it smell
That
better.
explains some of these outfits then.
Yeah.
Enjoy. Give me one sec.
Hair, fucking barber shop. This one. Yeah, she looks like she had a job back in the 1960s, standing out the front of a barber shop as an advertisement.
No. She looks like a candy striper.
With the collar, it actually kind of looks like, yeah, it should be something from like a Christmassy kind of thing. She should have like a little black helmet on and a little toy rifle.
I mean, the dress itself isn't too bad. It's just that one arm.
It's that one.
It literally looks like someone chopped off her right arm and then just replaced it with a doll arm that looks similar to a human. Because it's like, who the fuck puts that much flowers on a fucking dress?
It looks like she's just wearing wrapping
It's the
paper.
It's the asymmetrical nature of modern fashion that's disturbing me the most. I mean, the dress itself.
Like, who honestly wears these clothes, though? I have to know. Who honestly wears these clothes? I would never wear any of that. Well, except for that one dress, but I wouldn't wear any of this shit.
Well,
you see that one that's right up the one that's up the back with the Sheila that looks like she should be standing at the front of a barber shop. That Sheila up the back there looks like a little Hawaiian doll thing that everybody used to have sitting on their bloody dashboards at one stage there. So I'd say, yes, someone's actually probably worn that outfit once at least. She actually does look like a hula girl.
Why are you wearing a wicker shirt? It looks like she's wearing wicker.
Yeah, that one does look like a potato sack.
It looks like she's wearing wicker. I'm sorry.
It looks like she's wearing one of those old-fashioned fishing nets.
Or like they were starting to put her in that wicker cage so that they could set her on fire for the crops. The bees are in my eyes.
Not the bees.
The bees.
Not the bees.
Yeah. Well, the right side of it, where it's two colors, yeah, that does actually look like, yeah, it's two different nets that have been meshed together to make a repair.
And am I supposed to imagine that she's actually a walking garden and flowers are growing out of her? I mean,
that's just so ugly. It looks like something that my kid would make in school.
Yes.
That's what it looks like. It legitimately looks like something that my 6-year-old would make in kindergarten.
Morticia Addams before the Depression?
What the fuck?
Looks like somebody was just practicing making
horrible
daisies.
But
didn't Bjork actually have a film clip with a dress with like that?
It's
dress?
like the 70s are back. This is how you know we're doomed, is because the 70s are back. Everything was bad. Everything ugly was glorified. Okay, we live in an age of glorifying ugly.
Positive.
I cannot wait for this to be
I'm
over.
Absolutely positive. Fucking Bjork has done a bloody film clip with that dress on. I'm fucking positive.
Again, it looks like the dress is unraveling. And it looks like somebody stapled a rose to your forehead. I mean, some of this gets a little redundant here, but I don't know. I don't know what happened. What happened to actually sewing things together?
That's too easy, you see.
Yeah, sewing takes time and work.
And you actually have to make a proper design and make it look like the design
and you have to make sure the seams are even and
but it's just
speaking of
to do this, you can forgo things like sleeves and pant legs and
I literally looks like a silk potato sack that somebody's child sewed a bunch of flowers on. It's the buttons, the giant comedy-sized buttons. At first I thought this was photoshopped. I thought somebody stuck this on a real person. But no.
It's confused, you see. It thinks it's a Macintosh with those buttons, but with those sleeves it thinks it's a poncho.
What is it? What is it? I don't know. How are you doing, Gwendy? You holding up?
I am doing fine. I'm sorry. I've got like 50 bajillion people messaging me at the same time because there's this thing where I'm a moderator in several servers because apparently I'm just so wonderful. I don't know. I'm not even joking. Like, that's not even a joke. I just get like turned into a moderator. What the fuck is on her head?
Well, again,
No,
the
it's
dress.
another fan.
The dress is not that bad. It's the giant fern stapled to
No,
the front
that-
of your head that makes a problem.
The dress is pretty fucking ugly. Like, I'm sorry, the giant fucking bow-looking thing makes you look like a tiny, stupid baby doll.
It looks like she's
Nah,
just
yeah.
like wrapped in. If you guys know anything about baking, it looks like she's wrapped in fondant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that thing that's behind her, I've seen that sort of a kind of thing before, but usually it's just a lump of wood with some posts sticking out of it, and on those things that are sticking out, usually like a town name and how far it is.
Moving on. New series.
Right, and that's a dude.
Why is he wearing a push-up leather bustier?
Why is he wearing high heel platforms? And he's wife's pants.
And
Yeah, I was
stirrups.
gonna say, and leather
Those are
pants.
stirrups.
Wait, what?
Those things hanging
Yeah.
off the back
Yeah.
are
Hold up.
stirrups. Yeah.
Yeah, he's wearing his wife's
Zoom
stirrup
it.
pants.
Hold on, guys. Zoom and enhance.
Enhance.
What?
Enhance. Enhance. Enhance.
What is this, Blade Runner? What the hell?
No,
I was
Super
going more
Troopers.
CSI, but
no, Super Troopers.
no,
Enhance.
great film.
Enhance. Enhance. I'll get on with it. All right.
This series is bizarre. If you think this is weird, you haven't seen nothing yet. Note the red cross in the background.
Okay,
Jesus.
yeah. This can't be good.
Does that mean they're in Switzerland? That's what their flag is, right? A red cross.
It's like a
Holy
medical.
shit, a fucking brick. Oh my fucking god.
It's
That's
like
the
the
thing that'll make you want
Joker.
to fucking run away from a hospital.
She looks like an extra from Lost in Space.
She looks like something out of a horror movie that's based in a hospital.
Yes.
That too.
1,
Yes,
2, the
look at
nurse is
that.
coming for you. 3, 4, the doctor's gonna fuck the floor. 5, 6, we're gonna make you eat dicks.
I'm pretty sure that's not how that goes.
But yeah, even like her, like looks like her lipstick's even smeared a little bit, so she's got sort of like that fucking what do they call it? A Yorkshire grin?
That's the same sort of grin from the Joker. Right before he blew up that
Yeah,
hospital.
the Yorkshire grin.
And actually,
Yeah.
it's a recurring theme.
What, the Joker thing or the Yorkshire grin?
The grin.
This thing looks like it's been wrapped up in barbed wire.
Yeah, I was trying to picture what happened. It was like, were you running along and ran into a barbed wire fence that got tangled around your head, or remember?
Well, it does have a really sort of
I'm
fieldy
extremely
kind of a theme to it,
uncomfortable.
because the top kind of looks a bit like a Yowie suit.
Is he the crow?
ghillie suit where you hide in the woods looking like a shrub.
The
Yeah,
crow.
ghillie
He looks
suit,
like the crow.
Yowie suit.
My question, remember 300 and what? Who is the king? The big giant gay king Xerxes? How he had
The Persian?
Yeah, the Persian who had all those chains attached all over his face. To his
Yeah.
nose.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
yes!
That's what the first thing that jumped out at me.
Scissor or something.
But
This is
again,
fucking
we
great.
have the medical pass motif on the belt.
As Dr. Death.
Man, that's all he's missing is a plague doctor mask.
Don't give them any ideas.
I will give them all of the ideas.
Because you could see after watching all of this, it would not surprise me if I saw an entire line of clothing where everybody was wearing a plague mask of some sort.
Yes.
Although I like the little
Alright.
red cross right on the forehead, like, hi, I'm from the Red Cross. My name's Michonne, and I'm going to kill you with a katana.
No. The Red Cross is only there because when she walked out, they're like, hang on, this is all medically themed. Who the fuck is she? Look at the forehead. Oh, right, okay. Look at the tag on the inside pocket.
It's not horrible. It's just it looks like a couple of strips of leather belted together to like protect her from getting stabbed. I'm sort of thing I'd see at a
Looks
Renfest.
like something out of a... Yeah. Yeah, like someone doing what's that fucking Assassin's Creed.
What's on her
role-playing or something
hands?
like
I can't figure that out.
gloves.
Are they? Because
Yep.
they aren't all
They're
there.
just really close to a natural skin tone.
No, those are her actual
It's just
thumbs
really
and fingers.
good.
They're fingerless. I don't.
No. Look at the left hand. You can actually see like there's a strap that goes around like her wrist, like right at the base of her hand, past the actual wrist joint itself. You can actually see there's like this little tag that comes out.
Yeah.
Okay, so there are gloves there. Okay.
It's just really close to it.
They look to be the same color as.
What's on her face?
Like this is for hypochondriacs, I assume. I mean, I got.
Oh, this is not for Japan.
No, it's for it's for what's that game?
Bane.
Fucking no, Mortal Kombat cosplayers.
Dun dun dun.
Oh, man. Get over here!
She wins. Yes! Fatality.
Like
Raiden wins. Use the element of life.
Babality.
Shit.
Where's Cage when you need him?
Oh god.
If only I could remember the fucking song to it though.
Dun, 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 dun.
Mortal Kombat! Dun, 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 dun. I've actually got the theme song in my car.
Oh no.
By the way, by not far a very unestimated, good, decent movie. I mean, it was okay. It was kind of stupid, but they knew they were stupid, so they ran with it. They missed a great line at the end there, where the bad guy standing and says, "I have the souls of 1,000 warriors," and the hero should have said, "You have the souls of 1,000 losers." That would have been the best line ever. Ah, such a missed opportunity. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah. Yep.
I think this is for
this
like
one
Muslims.
really doesn't want to be identified.
Apparently not. This would be like me.
It's like
going to like my hometown.
It's cousin,
and
it's
something like
daughter.
this, be like,
It's cousin,
"Nah."
it's daughter. Cousin, it's
my
daughter.
gosh, that hat.
There's no head under there.
Look at the
She's
hat!
just fur and a hat, but half human too.
No, you see, like I bet you all
I
the other
think she
Sheilas
can
that
see
got
through
like
the
masks
hat.
and stuff that still had to actually. All the other ones that still actually have to show their face, even though it had a little bit of a mask, must be pissed at this Sheila. It's like, you get full incognito, we still got to show our faces wearing this shit.
It's just... Oh god.
I can't look at it.
I know, it's so
What
bad.
if it's got bad breath? What if it woke up with halitosis that day? That'd be bloody murder.
Why is she wearing like
Right.
various fish hooks hanging from her dress? And
Why does she look like she's dead?
yes, she looks like, if this is a medical theme, this is somebody who perished and her ghost is haunting the hospital.
This is what happens when you unwrap the other costume, the previous costume. The poor bastard suffocated.
I'm sorry. Wow.
Oh, jeez.
Well, the one in the black must have been the angel of death. This one must be the angel of you're still fucking dead.
Right.
Chemo couture. I cannot make out what is on the actual plus sign.
Words.
Well, it looks like what are the Barbary hats? The big fur bear skins. The British.
That was it.
Red
Yes,
coats wear.
it looks like she slaughtered a black bear and is wearing it after joining the
my
Red
gosh.
Cross. Like it's like the.
Or she's fucking pinched a whole bunch of hats off guys standing out the front of Buckingham Palace.
She could be very small, and that could be a hat from Buckingham Palace. She's just very small. She can wear it like a skirt.
She's a borrower.
No, that's actually what's under half of the hat. They actually put a proper Sheila in there, and they shaved the red jackets bald so that like to keep the hats on in high winds, they just use her fanny as a suction cup.
It's a nun wearing a see-through disposable plastic sheeting over the actual outfit.
Yeah, well, you see, that's so she doesn't get cum stains on her outfit when God's second coming arrives.
No, actually, she was in the middle of painting her house, is what was happening.
Yes, this
and
is so you can
the fashion show, and she forgot to take the smock off.
This is like fashion smock. Like if you wanted to paint your house yet looked great while doing it. Our disposable...
I mean, I'd just buy a pair of white pants and get it over with.
It's clearly, it looks like the same plastic you use for a raincoat.
Yeah, it probably is.
Okay, so
Dickhead.
There's so much to take in on this one. There's her head looks like an ejaculating penis.
She's jizzing out of head.
She's so
eyeballs. Full, she's burst.
Her pants look like she got in a fight with a weed whacker.
And I don't know if that's a...
She's so fucking... She's such a massive slut. She's so full it's popped out of her head.
And she has a leather collar on that's strapped to her body.
Stuff like that.
And I want to see what the back of this looks like. I really do, because I think there's some straps back there. And is that a skirt or
there
what?
Have to be straps. That'd make it normal.
And the paisley on the legs. What the fuck is that? Paisley? I don't know what the fuck it is. It's like paisley.
No, dude, she got in a fight.
Paisley. Let me look at it.
She's got in a fight with a
but no, here's the part that disturbs me. Look at the eyes. Now look at right underneath the eyes, the way the shirt creases just a little bit, and then the crease right underneath. Tell me that isn't a nose and a frown. Do you see it? Right under the eyes, under the eyeballs on her shirt.
Oh, I see what you're talking about, but no, those are just creases.
Those are just creases, but
it
it looks like for a moment
it does.
The shirt like manifested an actual thing and said, "I have a soul and I want to die."
Oh, what was that meme? The fucking oh shit! Not you, mad bro. What was the other one? That potato face that was sort of skew off to one side.
I've blown it up for our viewers, but you
troll face. Yeah,
I swear to God,
oh my God, yes.
It looks like it's frowning.
Yeah, it's troll face. The shirt's fucking trolling us with troll face.
I gotta save this one. I want to make this our start for the show next week because it's like unhappy. You know, suit is unhappy. This is a meme right here. This is a meme because it's like I want to die.
Troll face shirt, trolls. Yeah, trolls face shirt, trolls fashion community.
I'm saving that one. That's gonna be our opening next week. It's just when I saw it, I was like, "Wait a minute, is it frowning at me? Oh my God, it's frowning."
I want to make that my Discord picture now.
The Valkyrie are here.
Oh man, no, guys, it's the new Pokemon.
No.
It's a Pokemon.
Who's the bloke that guards the Bifrost? Who's the guy that guards the Bifrost in Asgard?
Oh, Heimdall.
Yeah, this is Heimdall's like secretary.
Heimdall's helmet.
It's Heimdall's daughter.
Oh my God.
I'll be right back.
Oh my freaking God.
I can't even handle this right now.
You can't handle it. I went through like 1,000 pictures.
You're sober and having to deal with this.
Dude, fuck you.
What do you want? I want the handle. You can't handle the handle.
Guys, no, I gotta run. I'll be right back.
Okay. Shall we wait for him or shall we push on? I'm sure he'd...
Oh no, keep going. Keep going. I'll be right back.
Yeah, we'll talk shit about him when he's gone.
No, be nice. You have to be nice, okay? Because
I
kind of... Okay.
Jeez, crush me, you blowing me.
Oh my God, no, there's another one that doesn't have a face.
Yeah, I see the dress itself I did not have a problem with. I don't know.
The dress isn't bad.
I mean, it's an interesting
twist. I mean,
It is a motorcycle helmet.
but it's a motorcycle.
No. You know what? You know what it makes me think of? It's like fucking Arabian Nights meets Darth Vader.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't horrible about this. Like, I wasn't like, I'm like, oh, that's terrible. But it's just an odd choice of putting a motorcycle helmet on your fashion model.
Oh, well, here comes the most obscure reference you guys are going to hear this year.
Shoot.
That's Stringfellow Hawk's daughter.
What?
What?
Stringfellow Hawk.
Stringfellow.
I know I get that you are saying words, but I don't.
You're right. I do not get it.
Oh my gosh, guys! It's Darth Revan.
Told you. I told you. I called it.
It's Darth Revan.
Okay. Anyone remember the TV show Airwolf?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God! It's like Airwolf.
Wait, what show?
The helmet.
It's
an 80s show.
Oh, no.
It's an 80s show about this really super secret attack helicopter, and like the test pilot stole it, and he's running off doing vigilante stuff.
Yeah,
you know,
he
right
has a
and stuff
vigilante
like
helicopter.
It's like A-Team with a helicopter.
And somehow, despite the fact that
Ernest Borgnine in it,
he hit it in a mesa in a desert, and for some reason, even though this thing flies all over the world at supersonic speeds, America can't keep track of it. It's the stupidest premise ever.
But that helicopter, right, after the TV show, the helicopter was sold to Germany and it became an air ambulance, and it crashed in 1998, I think it was. So the helicopter doesn't exist anymore.
Why the fuck would they do that instead of put it in a museum?
I don't know.
Because it was a TV show thing, and it was a Bell Triple too. There's thousands of those things, and it's just another helicopter, really. And they wanted the money.
At any rate,
I mean,
this guy killed a bear and is wearing it on half of his body. The other half looks like, I don't know. Is it a guy? Wait a minute. I thought this was a guy.
No, you know what this is?
Does he have...
This is like the biggest show of manliness you'll ever see. Like, look at this guy, right?
He's even wearing a kilt.
You see my girlfriend's skirt? You see my girlfriend's prom skirt? Yeah?
He's
well,
like,
have a look at this fucking bear I just choked to fucking death.
Oh, no. Okay, no, I'll tell you what's going on. I'll tell you what's going on here.
Okay.
That look entirely says, keep laughing, this is your girlfriend's skirt.
Oh, right.
That's keep laughing.
Your
life is
about to end.
Keep laughing. I
look at his face.
I mean, he does it. I mean, that face is like, I'm ready. You go ahead, laugh. I will strangle you.
Like, is he wearing high heels?
Yes, he's wearing high heels. Is it a he
like
though?
With socks.
High heels and socks, and his pants are rolled up inside the socks.
That can't be a girl.
The socks are
that cannot be a girl.
His pant legs are inside the socks.
Yeah. I mean, you do that when you're putting snow boots on, but what the fuck?
I'm so confused.
That is a bold look. That says definitely don't fuck with this guy.
Did you ever see
really
what was it it used to be popular in the 20s and 30s? They would have the freak show at the circus, and they would have the guy who was half man on one side, half woman on the other. And you'd catch them in profile, and then they turn, and then you'd see the other side. This is what that looks like.
Oh yeah, like what's his name that took over?
Wait, no, I know what.
Barney's brother on How I Met Your Mother.
I know what's going on now. He's transitioning one side at a time.
Wayne Brady. That's what I was thinking of.
He's mid-transition.
Wayne Brady on. Season 9.
And here we have,
Wayne Brady. Oh, God.
The rare transgender male.
But I'll tell you this, I wish I had his hair. I wish I had that hair, that jawline. Damn. He's...
Looks like they're about to say, you know nothing, Jon Snow.
You know nothing, Jon Snow. Oh my God. Yes.
No, Drew, stop. You can't.
And it just keeps coming.
I mean, this just kind of looks like a lady trying to put on a dude's suit.
Hold on.
It looks
Yeah.
like a pantsuit. It looks like it might have been okay.
She's
Like she's supposed to
so
work in a
pale.
hospital.
Like, what's wrong with her face?
And then she looks
It's
like
the dead
she's a
one again.
corpse. She looks like she's a vampire. She's a vampire here to drain your blood.
Get the garlic bread.
I'm like, does anybody have any garlic?
No. Look at the pose and everything like that. The armband, the right hand, the sort of outward of the right leg. She's trying to be Michael Jackson, especially with that face.
The hair's wrong, but you're right. The complexion is close. Woohoo!
And the suit and the armband.
Avoid Pepsi, or your hair will burst into flames.
Wow.
Too soon?
You just stop.
Hey, what song, when sung by Michael Jackson, makes his monkey really worried?
What?
What?
I am blowing bubbles.
Oh.
Why? Why do you do these things?
Because it's funny.
Because he has a black belt and bullshit.
Is this?
I said that at the
Is this
start.
the frame from a John Woo movie?
It's like, and the pigeon and the doves were set free, and then they froze on sticks.
It's seriously a frame from a John Woo movie.
Yes! Oh my
Doesn't
God!
Michael
Yes!
Bay do the doves as well?
Oh my God! You're right.
Doesn't Michael Bay do the doves
No,
as
Michael
well?
Bay is more pigeons.
Yeah,
than
he's
doves.
more pigeons than doves.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Yes, they're off to one. I don't know. I am very. She got a headband. I'm very confused. Or is that her eyebrows? I don't know. I'm scared.
Or eyebrow.
Oh yeah, she might only have one.
Unibrow.
I honestly, I don't think the actual dress would have been too much of a problem, except for, I don't know, the harness with the birds coming off your. I don't know. I just don't know.
I mean, the dress is really cute. It's the fucking weirdo bird shit that needs to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, like don't take fashion
Hang on.
advice from
The boots and the pants.
who the
Luke
From
Skywalker,
action movies?
Episode 3 or 4.
no who Alfred Hitchcock.
Oh,
The birds.
The birds? Yeah.
Move very slowly,
yeah, you know
children.
what's up?
I much prefer the other version, the clams, where they had all these clams up there on the high wires, and then the clams flew down and attacked people. That was much more. And by the way, that actually was made.
You know, look at the boots and the pants, right? Does that scream Luke Skywalker Episode 4?
I actually, did you ever see the movie Mastermind?
That looks like the lead singer from My Chemical Romance in the Black Parade. That's the same coat.
See, here's the thing. Some of this stuff, I would actually say, was okay about 20, 30 years ago in the 80s or 90s, back when punk was big. But
Yeah.
the xylophone on the chest is
fashion
kind of
just
done.
so great.
I don't.
Yeah, that's Axl Rose fucking Use Your Illusion fucking tour, that one.
I don't get what's on the head though.
Let me look at that.
She
She's
looks like
a
a
punk
flower
rock girl.
child.
When I blow it up, I swear to God, it looks like it's a bunch of medals from World War II.
Okay, how do I blow this up?
Yeah, that's really fucking stupid looking.
She is weird. I know, and some of these are because I collect
jeez, those
medals.
are-
I collect medals. I've got my grandfather's entire collection. I know what these medals look like. I swear to God, some of these look like they're from World
Let
War
me get my
II.
face a little bit closer.
I can't get it clear
Let me
enough
see.
picture.
Let me see what I can see.
I mean, there's little rip. I mean, if you can look at, I've got it blown up on the vid.
Yeah,
on the
that's what
shirt,
I'm looking at.
like on the shirt or on her forehead?
On her head, on her hair. She's got a hairnet
like
with
that
a
I
bunch
can't
of
get a,
World War II medals on it.
I can't
They
get
look
a
like
clear
they're
enough
original
picture out of
too.
that
These do
fucking-
not look like they're fake. These are old. I mean, like it looks like they raided somebody's
Yeah.
grandfather's dead medals, the medals from dead man, and stuck it on her head.
Yeah. Right, just below her neck, right between the two breasts of the jacket, you'll see there's like this white cross kind of deal with a red thingy up in one corner. Pretty sure that's a St. George cross.
Yeah, well, I mean,
there
that's
are a
part of the
couple others
pattern
in
on the
two-
suit. It isn't the actual.
There's two down the bottom.
See
They're
if I can-
order medals. They're order of the British Empire medals. And I can't make out the rest of them, but yeah, I can see what looks like a St. George cross or King George's cross and two fucking order medals.
And here's also.
So yeah, there are medals.
By the way, those gemstones.
There's one that looks
real.
like the Order of the Eagles.
Those don't look
medal,
like they're
too.
cheap ones on her arms. It wouldn't surprise me if this was like an
Oh no, that just looks
$100,000
like
range.
that shit just looks like braiding, Matt. Like just some motif.
No, there's some real gems in there. Like they've got an opal, and.
Oh yeah, but there's not medals on her sleeves.
Oh no, those aren't metals. Those are actual gemstones. I mean, it's. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I just don't.
Oh boy.
I'd fuck it though.
That's the criteria that matters. Moving on.
What is
It's
on
Carrot
his
Top.
head?
Guys, it's Carrot Top.
Headshot!
Remember when you were talking about Muppets before? We found out where the skin parts of the Muppet.
Oh my God! Yes.
I mean, you totally said that would come back.
Yes, I said.
No, that's what happens when you you shoot a Muppet right between the eyes.
Oh my God! It looks like a Muppet. The guy. It's like if somebody put a gun under your chin and blew out your brains. This is the still. He looks like he blew out his own brains with a gun under his chin. And his head, that's the brains
A
exploding.
still
out the
from
back.
Grand
And it
Theft
just
Auto.
stopped.
Nah, guys, it's Carrot Top.
Why has he got a
Where's the
bib?
props?
What does he got a bib on? Is that a bib? I don't know what that is on his belly. I mean, or she, or what?
It looks like just like a really
I'm
shitty shirt.
scared.
It's way
That's
too
all
big
I
for the top
know.
one.
Is it's,
I don't understand.
I don't
No, that's
understand.
creepy.
I don't understand.
Beaker!
Yes.
Beaker, yes. Me.
Beaker!
What was the other one's name?
Dr.
Bunsen.
something or other.
Dr. Bunsen
Dr.
Honeydew.
Honeydew.
That's it.
Yes. Bob, you sound like Dr. Honeydew.
Oh, I'm doing much better Swedish chef. I
love you guys. You guys are so happy.
Fun fact about that: the Swedish chef in Sweden is actually known as the Swiss chef because the Swedes actually hate the Swiss, and the Swedes take the piss out of the Swedes. So they call the Swedish chef the Swiss chef in Sweden.
Hot.
I want to take her by the legs and
Okay.
use her to dust the corners of my room for
Looks
cobwebs.
like Anne Hathaway.
She scalped the Cookie Monster.
No. She looks like she's from Fraggle Rock.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes.
I would expect her, you know.
Oh boy.
What I expect is that you'd be walking along and you'd see this purple thing just sitting there on the ground, and then it would rise up and she'd be underneath it. That's what I
Oh,
think.
you know
The
what
toads
freaked
from the
me
Super
out?
Mario
You-
Brothers Super Show.
It'd freak me out if you walk up to her and like you say, "Hello, how you going?" She just responds with cookies.
Oh my gosh.
So when are they going to give the mask back their jacket? Oh Jesus, Sia! Look at Sia.
It is
They
Sia.
just totally ripped her off.
Now, is it? Now, see, here's the thing. When I look at this, it creates this weird optical illusion for me where it looks like she is like rapidly advancing out of the screen at me. I mean, it just doesn't. The dimensions don't look right. Is she walking on her own pant leg?
It looks
That's what it
like
looks like.
Or is her pant leg just like this giant oversock for a shoe?
Yeah,
I
the
don't know.
bow isn't even, and then I don't know. She's got a
She
sea
looks like a
anemone.
mushroom.
She's got a sea anemone on her head eating her. Oh my God. It's just, what the fuck? The many hats continue.
The many headshots of the Muppet Show.
So are you fat and don't want anybody to know it? Wear this shirt, which will hide your fat. At the same time, the hat will be so eye-catching that no one will notice that you put on 20 pounds.
So that's a redhead version's.
You're wearing your Snuggie backwards.
Afro, so what's that, a Rangaro?
She's wearing the Snuggie backwards, by the way. It's supposed to be the other way around.
I thought the Snuggie had the flap in the back.
Yeah, and I know. That's what I'm saying. She's got it on backwards. She's got to turn the Snuggie around.
What? Oh my god.
The thing is that when I'm looking at the head, it also looks like there's a crosswind. Like it was supposed to be more symmetrical, but there's a lot of air coming from one side, so it's blowing up.
Now, it looks like garbage. And I don't like
if you're a Muslim and you're supposed to hide your face, does this cover it? Does this count? I mean, it's not a burqa, but if we had it like...
It wouldn't count.
Do we have to drop it all the way down the shoulders? Can you imagine establishing that as a theme where all Muslim women just wore these giant bushes on their heads instead of burqas?
It wouldn't be productive. That would totally not make sense.
Oh, like the burqa makes sense. Burqa by Levi's. I think it's a dude.
Why? Why is there more shit on their heads? And that's a girl. I can see tits.
Are you sure?
Yes.
By the way, that I can see tits will be prophetic.
Sign me up.
Oh my god.
It looks like somebody attacked him made a bunch of dotted lines on the picture. Like they just kind of scratched some dotted lines, and then the person making the dress said, "Okay, I'll make some of these dotted lines then." And like there's all that crap at the bottom.
You know what it looks like? It looks like somebody got into Photoshop and was using the blur tool and didn't know what they were doing.
It's fluff when you blow it up. It's tiny little feathers on strings.
It's fiberglass insulation.
You're right. It's fiberglass insulation. This is the Pink Panther's worst nightmare. Oh my god.
Oh man,
Croning wear a
I swear. You did that on purpose.
Oh my god, this is horrible.
I almost sprayed ale all over my TV.
I'm so proud
of you.
She looks like a samurai.
You're right. It's the baggy pants. I'm like, baggy pants.
Is she?
And a shag carpet. She's wearing baggy pants and a shag carpet. And she's
the sash. That's the word.
No,
the sash.
Is she wearing the same bin bag that Kim Kardashian shat in when she broke the internet?
Quite possibly.
Well, does it look like she was actually taking a crap in a bin bag other than showing her bum?
Those are beyond parachute.
I don't get how
pants.
that was supposed to break
That's
the
like
internet
a parachute pants for an elephant. I mean,
can't touch this.
Don't want to touch that.
No, those aren't hammer pants because they don't have a flag pattern on them. If they had the American flag, then they'd be hammer pants.
Or an African motif. You did that too.
Too legit.
I'll allow it.
Too legit to quit.
I love that song.
This one's Sia.
You know, on iTunes, you can turn on the visualizer.
An alfalfa sprout on her head?
On iTunes, there's a visualizer that when you could turn it on, you could set it to feather setting, and it looks just like this.
No, like, you guys know when you go out into a, like, pasture and you see clumps of clover and stuff. That looks like flowering clovers.
Yes, her head looks like a chrysanthemum. She's a chrysanthemum.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of the name of.
Yes. Although that dress is not symmetrical. It's so bizarre. What is it with... Even one arm is brown, the other is... and then she got fluff. But the shoes are nice.
Hang on, we actually do have the proper fucking flower that does look like that in Australia. It's called a waratah.
A what now?
Is that what Aborigines wear? Because it would probably fit the motif.
No. It's a flower. I'm trying to find a If my computer would stop fucking around.
Well, moving on. We'll look at it later.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not
Hell
ugly.
have you just frozen?
No, it's just the first time I saw this, I wondered if it was photoshopped because it doesn't look like she's actually standing behind. Like the head and neck does not work. I don't know. It just there's something wrong. I mean, the dress itself isn't bad, other than it's completely see-through. But it just doesn't quite look right. I mean, she's a beautiful person. And I don't know. For me, just visually when I saw it, it didn't look right. Not all of these are horrible. But then again, some are. She looks like she had she's standing in a snowdrift.
And of course, it's gonna be one of those difficult links. Fuck it, the link's in the bloody live stream thingy anyway.
Okay.
If you just want to have a look and see what a Waratah looks like. It's one of those long ass links.
That is not flattering.
Hey,
Tell me it doesn't look like she's standing in a pile of snow.
Kind of does, or like she got attacked by the bubbles that got coming out of the fucking dishwasher when it breaks.
Oh right, she looks
or they've just made the dress out. They made it out of the filler for a mattress.
Or she has what do you call it? What are those crash bags that inflates on when you get on impact, and except that it bursts open and foam went everywhere?
No, it looks like when you mix the elephant toothpaste experiment where you mix toothpaste with like dish soap and some other chemicals and it like balloons up out of your beaker.
No.
Hold on, I'll look it up and see what it's called.
I did not know that was a thing. Oh
well.
I didn't either.
Actually, I vaguely remember hearing something similar to that. It's not actually toothpaste, it's just something fun to do.
No, it's elephant paste is what it's called.
I'm wondering if this is for really fat women, because this would go...
And they just couldn't find a really fat model?
Yeah.
Yeah, right here, I found it.
All right.
Whoop.
I love you. You're funny.
We'll see if it loads. Elephant toothpaste.
Yeah, like if you just look at the thumbnail of the video on the article, that's exactly what that dress looks like.
You are correct. I will look at this some other time.
Plus, it's a fun science experiment for kids. So
yes, anything that makes large piles of foamy color is awesome.
Except if you're a Catholic priest.
Oh dear.
Heyo.
Tell me it doesn't look like she's standing behind it.
It looks like somebody poorly photoshopped a woman's face on a man's body.
I don't even know what that is. I wanna call it a curtain.
Look at
it
her
looks
neck.
like a curtain.
Then her neck. Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong picture.
It's the black woman wearing a green and flower something, and it's threatening to swallow her.
It does look like it should belong to someone that's sort of like twice or maybe 4 times her size.
Yes, I go with 4 times her size. I mean, it's... I can't describe it. It's beyond description.
Just look at the neckline, right? And is it me, or does her head just seemingly just get smaller and smaller and smaller when you stare at it?
The thing is, doesn't it look like her head should be about, I don't know, 2 inches to the right? I mean, it doesn't look like it's in the center.
It should be a lot of places, just not there.
I feel like she's wearing a comforter. Is what it looks like.
Yes.
Is someone threw a comforter at her and then just tied it in the back.
Yeah, somebody threw a comforter on her, puffed out the shoulders a bit, and said, "Get the hell out there."
A cheap motel comforter.
Yes.
From Hawaii.
Yeah,
from Hawaiian.
Yeah, they probably didn't even tie. Yeah, they probably didn't even tie it up at the back. You could probably see a bum crack and everything.
Well, I mean, I'm too young for this. Too high for this and too young for this. Stop it.
I don't know, but the first I looked at this, I thought Guernsey cow. Moo. I mean, I understand it's a flower pattern, but I'm sorry.
That's the YouTube channel Cow Chop's new booth girl.
Yes.
If you guys are familiar with them at all.
Not even a little bit, but close enough. Wow.
See, that kind of also is another one that looks like she's not actually wearing it. Because you have a look at the cleavage.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how they got this effect. I think it's the face. Somehow they are able to remove themselves from the picture. It's amazing, in my opinion. I mean, people laugh at models. Oh, it takes nothing to be a model. You've got to be able to do something to make yourself look like you're photoshopped. I mean, in real life, I mean, it's just, you can't just do that. Okay, that is art in a way. Horrible art because she's wearing a Guernsey cow hide, but.
Dude, someone went a little hard with the chiffon on that dress.
Yes. I think it would have been great, I don't know, underwear or a nightie, possibly. I don't think it's a dress, just because you cover it with enough chiffon. Is she, like, afraid of mosquitoes?
Oh,
like, she could be in the outback and just pull it up over her head. And
she's wearing a mosquito net.
Yeah, she's really worried about mosquitoes.
No.
That's my thought.
This is 1970s mid upper crust New Yorker Jewish 70s porn.
Jewish porn? It's like, what, Jewish porn? Like what they say?
From the 70s, and it has to be from...
I saved $1 at the store by getting it on sale.
By getting the off-brand
I'm climaxing. Keep talking about the tax breaks.
That was an awful accent. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I apologize for that.
Trust me, we're nothing of quality here.
This is future sober me. I'm apologizing on behalf of my drunk ass right now.
It's not like you're being paid for it, Drew.
That's true. YouTube fired me, so.
If it's any consolation, I'm gonna go get more.
I'm actually this new. I don't know. See, there's this thing though where it looks like, okay, you're wearing a nightie with see-through stuff on top of it. I mean, it's
chiffon.
Yeah, chiffon. I don't know what it is. I don't know.
No. This one's actually quite smart. You see, because it's a new military uniform for the Sudanese army. It's called dust storm camouflage. Just so she doesn't get lost in just so she doesn't get lost in the dust storm, she's got that high vis reflective belt around her so everyone can find her.
Though yes, if she was in a dust storm, I don't think I'd see her.
If you were in a dust storm, I doubt you'd see much if you weren't wearing goggles.
Fair.
Don't give them ideas.
Look, we've already established Drunk Me is a better fashion designer than whoever did this mess.
This woman, again, looks like she's standing behind the dress. Either that or we caught it one frame before it falls off her.
I'm hoping, bloody, wardrobe malfunction.
Yeah, I'm serious. I'm sitting there going,
Wait a second.
Is it even on her?
What?
Even when I blow it up, it doesn't look.
How is that being held up?
I think it's glued to her tits.
Magic.
I think it's
gotta
actually
be
glue
fabric
on.
tape.
Yeah, it has to actually be glued to her body.
What? What the fuck?
Yeah, that's what I said.
I know it.
No, it looks like, you know, those paper doll games,
Yes.
like those dress up games that little girls play
Mm-hmm.
or little boys, because you know we're not
We're
going to make
progressive.
judgments about anyone. You do you. It looks like somebody just put a paper dress over her.
Too much leftover wrapping paper.
Right.
Oh, this one's too much leftover wrapping paper.
I mean, one, where do her arms go? Like, does she even have arms? I'm wondering if she actually just walks around without any arms. Like, this is for this.
Hey,
fashion
is this
for
this
cripples.
Sheila? Is this Sheila still armed?
Oh, she's been disarmed. I'm serious. I'm honestly am wondering
She's not armed
if this
anymore.
model has no arms. I do.
The model from these pictures only got no arms. The model from these pictures only got
opportunity modeling.
Hey,
Equal opportunity
no.
modeling.
I mean, I'm all for equal opportunity modeling. If you know what, they want to give an armless model a chance, go ahead. And you know what?
Gee,
There's
really
an
gonna
idea
piss
you
off the
can
black
give
models,
these
though.
people. That idea I'm behind.
You know what, guys? Let's all just give her a hand.
Oh, dear God.
Oh, dude.
Oh, dear God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, fuck. Oh.
Okay, so if she gets someone to give you a hand job for her, does that still class as a threesome?
No, that's a cuckold situation like we were talking about earlier.
But what if you get the blow on her face?
Oh, hey, Jacob, how's it going?
I think that makes it a threesome.
Nah, it's okay. We've been
That
doing
totally sounded
fashion
like-
police. Don't worry.
That totally sounded like she changed the conversation.
This train don't stop, Jacob. This goes on and on. Oh, by the way, I'm better than you. Is somebody named Harvester of Sorrow called you their dad?
Yeah, there's a long story with that. No, he's not actually my real son. Yeah, I've only just been made aware of this. Yeah, he grew up in military families and all that kind of stuff, so he kind of sees the people who've been in the military as sort of a father figure kind of thing.
Oh, cool.
I wish he wouldn't do it with me because I am no bloody role model at all. No.
Again.
Hey, Harvester, how you doing, man?
Moving on. I'm at a loss for words. Again, I want to go back to the visualizer for iTunes. I don't even know how to describe this. She's being attacked by angry blue feathers. Technical problems?
No. I was
Those aren't
just
feathers.
typing.
I don't know what they are. She's just in the middle of that.
It looks like
The
somebody
first-
took a bunch of fucking random ass leaves out of the top of a lake and just
guys.
threw it on her face.
Guys, I got this. I got
first-
this.
Hold on.
Okay.
Let him speak. Let him speak.
Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. It's totally the dresses from the girls. The Christ school.
I dressed up as a Harry Potter themed as the goblet. Oh my God.
Right, you know the scene at the beginning of Men in Black, and they shoot that fucking dude, and he blows up in this big cloud.
Oh
of
my
blue.
gosh, yes!
Oh my God, you're right. He blows up his blue goo. Oh, like this is
Yeah,
right
it's
before she explodes.
mid-explosion.
How do you even wear that? I don't even know. I mean, it looks like it's actually drilled into her head.
With great difficulty by the look of it.
It looks like each individual strand has been poked into her actual skull. And when you look at her eyes, she looks like she's like barely holding back the tears. She's walking along and saying, I hope you enjoy this outfit. I have 100 holes drilled into my head. I am in agony. Please let me die.
I mean, you know what they say in the fashion world, right? Beauty is pain.
Yeah, this woman looks like she is in agony. She looks like Pinhead, like, I don't know, like Wet Dream. It's Pinhead's Wet Dream.
Like somebody threw a bunch of napkins at Pinhead.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes. Oh my god. I'm sorry. But... Oh dear fucking god. She looks like she wants to die.
He fell.
Oh my gosh.
Fell over in the forest and there's all the leaves, the dead leaves that got stuck.
Guys, I think I'm finally drunk enough for this.
You have finally reached my
still
level.
doubt it. Oh well, you two are clearly not drunk enough then.
Oh no, I'm also extremely high.
No, we're gonna be slowing things down a bit. This section wasn't too bad.
I bet you I still got jokes for it.
I'm sure.
Although, if you remember my comment about the mind's eye before.
Oh my god, yes! This
oh my
is
gosh,
painful.
guys. If you look in the bottom left corner, you can see a sailboat.
No.
If you focus, if you focus on shut up. If you focus on the fountain in the background and like keep your eyes kind of like where about her boobs are at, you'll totally see the eye on the top of the pyramid, like on the fucking dollar bills. Illuminati confirmed.
Guys, wait.
No.
The person sitting on
the
bench.
She looks like she's going to a funeral.
I've got a better conspiracy for you.
Is the person sitting on the bench wearing pants?
Hang on. All right. How's this one grab you? Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis.
That one's coming up, actually, I think.
Oh no.
Poor Jackie. She was a good sort too. Even right up to the
She
end.
was.
I'd still root her.
Wow.
This is Jackie. This is bad hair day, Jackie Onassis.
Guys, is she wearing a traffic cone?
No, this is Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis when she just found out that John rooted fucking Marilyn Monroe.
By the way, I don't know what those little things are. I thought it was like tiny little choo-choo trains or maybe some words, but no, it's just random colored fluff.
That person not wearing pants is still in the background.
Yeah, and you have a look at the soles of her shoes. They are clearly not planted to the ground. That is photoshopped background.
No, okay, look, it looks like she's normal on the top, and then somebody used the free transform tool in Photoshop to widen the bottom.
Yes. Although the shoulder pads
they got rid of the
pretty
shadows and
intimidating.
everything then. Well, they've gotten rid of all the shadows and everything too, though.
And I wonder, that better be a really thick coat because she looks like she works out. Like, bro, do you even lift? I mean, seriously.
Yeah, look at them shoulders.
Like that, those aren't shoulder pads. She's just that strong.
Wow. Excuse you.
Sorry,
don't worry about the evil eye she's given. Look at the bloody shoulders.
I think we're getting closer to Jackie Onassis.
Yeah. That's pretty.
Yeah, there's another Jackie.
I mean, the boots are really fucking ugly because you should not have boots that match.
She looks like she dipped her hands in
Yeah, I agree with you. The dress itself, this one wasn't bad, but when I saw those boots, I was like...
Right, no, not matching boots. Like brown or black boots. Black to go with the gloves.
She looks like she dipped her hands in Flex Seal.
Oh my god. Yes, now that you point it out.
I'm sorry, continue.
I like that. Wow, Cruella found something better than Dalmatians. Oh. Too true, Jacob. Too true.
Fur sealskins.
It looks like it was a nice white dress until somebody with some watercolor paint by set started flicking stuff at her. I'm just... I mean,
There actually looks like there's a design in
yeah,
that.
it could be flowers or something, but with the
Yeah.
wrinkles, it just
It's
It
like
doesn't look horrible.
no, it's like
It
a
looks like she's
watercolor.
wearing. It looks like she's wearing a Victorian hoop skirt underneath it, though.
well, like I
It's
said, I
kinda
was
pretty.
slowing it down. We're not quite to the truly, you gotta pace this.
And also, she's wearing a widow's cowl.
Yeah, the widow's cowl is what's been boggling me. Like, it's like a repeating motif. I don't know what it is about these fashion designers, but they find something horrible that makes their models look ugly, and then they run with it. I don't get it. I don't.
It's so it sticks out. It's so you notice it. It's different from everything else, and it's so outlandishly different that you're going to be noticed.
Okay, there was
But like, it looked fine without the cowl thing, though.
the
Cowl's
This
just
looks like a redneck's wedding dress.
yeah, there was this
I mean,
this
if
episode.
you took off the tool,
there was
like
this
it would be really, really cute.
there was this episode of Miami Vice where
She looks like she's
where
getting
Favor
married in
Flav
Vegas.
was on the show, or some guy who's a rapper, and he was getting married at a rock and roll wedding, and she showed up dressed like this, looking like a stripper. Like, I mean, it was. I don't know. I just what? I mean, the dress itself might have been
that
good.
dead set looks like
This is the kind of
that dead set looks like three in the morning in Vegas, and it's like, do you? Yeah, I do. Do you? Yeah, I do. I love this since I met her all of 10 minutes ago. That looks like that should be in that setting.
No. This is what it is. You're getting married, and you don't want your bridesmaids to look better than you, so you find the most ugly, hideous dress you can give them and make them all wear it.
Yeah. Isn't that what they do anyway?
You'd have to ask Wendy.
What are we
Try
asking
to
me?
wait and try it. Do Sheilas at their weddings purposefully normally give their bridesmaids shitty, ugly dresses just so as that they wouldn't be shown up?
No, like not at all. I mean, the
My
dresses aren't
ex-wife
supposed to be
didn't.
as fancy. Like they're supposed to be more like a plain. They're supposed to be a color that matches the wedding. But it's not necessarily like ugly dresses. You don't want ugly dresses because then your wedding looks like garbage. But you don't want anything that's like
Want
super duper
your
flashy
bridesmaids
that
to-
would,
Like this glitter
you know,
Yeah,
glitter
this
woman
glitter
Yeah, that's what I
tracksuit,
mean.
whatever the fuck.
here.
What the? She looks like she's about ready to go work at the farm.
Except that farm is
But
in
Paris
San
Hilton.
Francisco.
But she's from the city and she doesn't know what the fuck she's doing.
Yeah, it does look
yeah,
like
Studio
overalls.
34 ring.
Like those, it's like Oshkosh
Yeah.
Bagosh
34
after
ring.
she got
They
attacked
want
with
it back.
glue and glitter.
Jacob knows what's going on.
What's
That's
he
not
say?
fair. I can't see what Jacob said.
He
Says
looks
it
like a prop suit
the
from.
Michael Jackson video.
Yeah.
It kind of does.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll give you that.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it looks like that. What was the one that Jackson 5 did when the bloody glitter fucking
I have no
all over the
fucking
joint? The
clue.
bloody glitter.
Now, I don't know what it is.
This looks like the
Is this-
pregnant redneck dress.
Hold up.
I just,
Ew.
She's got fucking pockets on that dress.
yeah,
I mean, pockets in
Yeah.
your dress are great.
but that skirt, I don't know. There's something wrong.
I don't like this dress. It doesn't look right.
Yeah, it does not look
I don't know,
right.
for some reason
She looks
she
like
just-
she dances for the female version of Chippendales. The
No,
Rockets,
she actually
that's what
kind
it
of looks
is.
like she actually looks like she's about to take a piss standing up. I don't know. It just gives you that impression.
That's such a fucking power move too.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Y'all are just. Oh, I can't handle any of you right now.
Yeah, that's the pregnant redneck wedding dress, that one. That's the one where they got to get married because the kids are fathers, they think.
Do you remember in the 1950s they had poodle skirts?
She looks,
Yeah.
I
looks like a poodle skirt without the poodle.
How long is her body? It looks like her bum should start at her knees.
I mean, you're not wrong. Like usually pockets like that are near your waist, but the waistline of that dress starts like 8 inches to a foot below where it should.
Yeah.
It just isn't right. It just visually, I don't know. I look at it, and the longer I look at it, the more I'm wondering if the angles are right in the universe, where this is like, something out of Lovecraft. I'm sorry, it just doesn't proportionally look right. Like if she turned sideways and we found out that she actually was a centaur, like there was an entire half of a. Like if she was part centaur, like there was a horses behind her, and she had another set of legs, I would not be confused. I'd be like, oh, now that makes sense.
She looks like she's from one of those
It's
She looks
sad.
like one of those cartoons that, like, they draw the horse with this comically huge body but really spastically small legs. She looks like she should be in one of those.
And wrapping it up, I just wanted to include this one because I didn't think it was like horrible.
The poor kid.
Yeah, the poor kid. Like that kid standing there going, I.
Look at his fucking haircut, though.
Yeah.
That's the real. That's the real
kid.
tragedy here.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
He's got a comb over. He's like, what? Do you go bald, kid?
It's 2000. It's 2018. You shouldn't have comb overs. No, he has a bowl cut.
And look at
It's a
those
bowl
eyes.
cut
Look at
and
his
a
eyes.
comb over.
Paid boy.
He's also got a pilgrim shirt on too.
That is the look.
Yeah, this isn't.
That is the look
This
of some.
isn't 1650.
Yeah, this is a look.
Shakespeare is not.
He has lost all hope. He no longer wants any life. I mean that.
He literally has.
He hasn't been a he for a fucking few years now. I'll tell you that right now.
Although when you look at, you got to blow up the picture on the woman's face. I mean, on top of the fact she's got a white bird's nest on top of her head, she's just got this look of like, yes, I beat this child. I beat him all the time, and he loves me for it. No wire hangers. Sorry.
Kind of looks.
Not everybody's gonna get that joke, but.
Oh.
Moving on. How do you wear a fractal pattern? Answer this picture.
I mean, it's not the ugliest thing I've ever seen.
It's not.
but
It's just I included
look at her
this because-
shoes. Look at her shoes.
Yeah, she's wearing shoes that look like they were supposed to be ice skates.
She an
Like if you
amputee?
took- No, those are just
What the fuck is that on the ground though?
her heels
That
are up
looks
off
like
the
it's a-
ground even further on top of elevator things. I don't know, but if you took the part off the
What?
bottom, you could probably skate
Fuck.
with them on ice.
Oh fuck, that's what it is.
Yeah, they look like they're ice skates.
Okay.
But the thing is I'm looking at this and I'm like, visually, it's like, wow, it's a weird. I will say this: it is an impressive pattern. It's not ugly.
It looks like a moth.
Yes, it looks like she's wearing moth, the antennas of a moth.
Or the wings.
Mothra, Mothra dress.
Alright, back in a moment.
Back to the fractal pattern. I see. This is the thing.
This one's actually kind of.
It's.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
it's
like this
when I'm
one.
looking at it, I'm like, but it looks like she's because it isn't until later I realized she's got a skin tone underslip, but it looked like that actually she was being erased and replaced with weird fractal dots. But in some regards, this is actually pretty cool. But again, the shoes. What the hell's with the elevators? Like, I don't get it. It's weird. Although I don't mind staring at it. She's rather good looking. I would say it was slimming, I guess. I don't know. The neck thing is weird to me out, though.
Yeah, the neck thing's kind of weird. I mean, otherwise it's pretty.
Dude,
I mean, I
she's
think it's
got
kind of pretty.
disproportionately long arms. Like,
No.
look how long her arms are.
It's not that. Like she has a disproportionately short torso, and her hips are very high. So it makes it look like her arms are longer than they actually are, along with her legs. Like her legs look longer than they
Oh
actually
my God!
are
If you took one of the,
because of the way her body's proportioned.
you know the big-eyed alien pictures, the grays.
Yeah.
Put a gray head on top of her head, and then the arms look fine. Anyway, moving on. Okay, 1990s porn channel that's being, scrambled.
I see it.
This is scrambled porn channel.
It looks like what happens when you used to take a magnet to a CRT monitor, like computer monitor.
Oh right, yes. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I love the fractal design. It's very interesting, just poorly implemented. But still, I mean, damn, gets your attention.
Not a bad pattern.
And the last from this series.
What the fuck, dude?
Yes. She looks like she's walking
What?
through mist. Like she's,
No. It's a Zora.
It's a what?
From Zelda.
Oh.
Tell me I'm wrong, I dare you.
No. Those Japanese cartoons, the Sailor Moon, like she gets naked, spins around, and
I
then
love
her uniform gets draped over her, and this is in the transformation scene. She should be standing on one toe and pirouetting around. I don't know. I just this one stood out. Anyway, moving on. This done enough of the Fractal series.
Oh man, I missed the see-through bodysuit with the totally can see a bush.
Not yet. Did you
Too
ever
odd.
see what was it? One Piece, the anime with pirates and cartoon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking Monkey D. Luffy, yeah.
I just
Nah, but I've seen this in something else though.
or what you know what the neck thing makes, in they would show this on National Geographic how
Where
they would put
where
these
the fuck
rings
is her
around their neck in Africa to stretch their neck out.
Yeah. Yeah, they're actually in Thailand. Oh no, yeah, you got the rings in the neck in Africa as well. Yeah, sorry, yeah. The gold ones are in Thailand.
What's even more disturbing is that
Or
when you
Malaya.
blow her up her face, her earlobes look like tiny miniature little like megaphones that are for hearing things.
The top looks like the top of an old porcelain kettle, like tea kettle.
Yeah, why not?
Porcelain
Alice
mug,
in
you
Wonderland. I
pull
can
it
like
up,
that.
off comes
Hold
the
up.
lid.
What the fuck are those earrings?
I think they're egg beaters. I think she's wearing.
You might be right.
She's
Or
wearing
are they
two.
tethers just to keep the wig on?
No.
No, they're anchors to hold her down so she don't fly away.
Yeah, if you took those off, her head would detach from her body and fly away. Just
I'm not sober enough for
like
that.
an Eastern
You
European
know what the best part
vampire.
about this photo is?
Her head and her internal organs will
Yeah,
detach, and she'll fly off to feast. And then when she returns, she has
The
to
best
soak
part
herself in
about this
vinegar.
photo. The best part about this photo, right? You do it as a negative, and it'll be a black Sheila wearing the same dress just mirrored.
Oh, Zach screwed something up.
Proud of you.
11 out of 10. No, Alexa, I'm not talking to you. Shut up.
This one
That's what I get
wasn't
for putting my Amazon
too
Echo
bad,
right below
except
the microphone.
Something about it stood out as not quite right. It looks like something bit the sides of her body off.
She's got a stiffy on her head.
Guys, she didn't have a big enough boat.
Oh.
Thank you for the courtesy laugh. I appreciate it.
Although the blow up on her ears
I was thinking a shark attack joke there. I just couldn't get one.
I don't know. I mean, I will admit it looks kind of slimming, but I think they went overboard. Like, they could have had just a little bit of white, not enough to make me think that, like, wait a minute, Venom. It looks like Venom. She's wearing Venom for the cartoon. Those are his eyes. I'm sorry.
Why has she got a dildo hanging off the back of her head?
She's got wind chimes for ears. I don't get it. And we come to her dress got fed through a shredder.
That's not the
But still
ugliest
missed the
thing I've
dildo
ever
on the
seen.
top of her head.
It's the boots, though. I mean, you know,
What is it with the erections coming off the top of their heads, though?
when you were a kid, did you ever get the paper? You'd make a double roll, and then you'd slice one of them, and then you could push it down on the roll, and it would make like this weird orb thing because you made strips of paper. That's what her boots remind me of.
Oh, excuse me.
Paper lanterns. You ever make a paper lantern?
Oh, yeah, those. Yeah.
Her boots look like paper
Yeah, I remember
lanterns to
those.
me. Oh, I mean, it's just like, why are you wearing tattered whatever your dress is?
Well, that's the Povo look. That's so when you walk out of the shop, it doesn't look like you've just spent $300,000 on that bloody dress, and they want to rob you for the rest of your money.
Two-Face.
Fucking Grace Jones.
It's Grace Jones'
Jones.
Two-Face.
Wait, what the fuck? Harvey Dent?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's Grace
that
Jones
you?
as Harvey Dent.
Is that you?
I'm sorry, that's the first thing I thought when I saw this, because it's like, that jacket, is she only wearing half a jacket? Yeah, she's only wearing half a jacket.
No, but you see, the white is on the left, and the white is coming over onto the right to take over where the black is on the right. See, the white is coming over to the right because the white is right. You see.
It's oppression! It's oppression! This is white supremacy, the suit! Why has she only got earrings on one side of her face?
For that. I was not prepared for that. That was good.
She's got 3 hoop earrings on one side. She looks like an elf. She looks like her head is perfectly square. I'm sorry. I don't mean to make fun of the
I'd laugh
actress.
if it actually was Grace Jones's daughter. Okay. It'd be funny if it was Grace Jones's daughter, though.
I don't know why
Right.
this person's happy, but she's got a sundial on her belt.
Because she's never felt this good since 1984. That's why. When the last time she wore that fucking shirt.
By the way, those earrings are
Guys.
not just hanging there. They are actually impaled through her earlobes. They make her look like she has tusks. Those aren't
I'm
hoops.
really uncomfortable.
Those are
with
husks. Those are tusks.
What the fuck is this?
The bull-
She has. Oh my god, she has a fucking bowl cut.
she has a bowl
It's
cut.
really ugly. It has to be a wig. It has to be a wig.
It has-
There's no possible fucking way that's really her hair.
She has a
Well, this is my theory.
Strauss broom on her head.
This is my theory. No. It's not a straw broom. No. It's a specifically designed helmet so that you can take it off your head and discreetly sit on it whilst getting your jollies off the knob sitting on the end in public,
Oh my
wherever
God,
you want. Nice and convenient.
The smile on her face, though, she's got that smile, and then
She's just used it.
But the thing is, her earrings are tusks. I swear, they're little points. It's very. Why do you have them through your
fucking
actual
Lord.
body?
Look, that is the look. That is the look of somebody who just killed a fucking walrus.
Yes.
Oh my god!
Killed the walrus, bronzed the tusks, and put them through her ears, and now she's walking around all happy. And everybody goes, "Oh, what a beautiful design!" She's like, "I am the slaughterer of walruses."
I'm a hunter.
I thought she was just happy because she already just got her jollies off a wig. Jesus, 1984.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I don't think there's much to say on this one other than retro. It's just.
I think it's kind of cute if you took off the gloves. If it wasn't for the gloves, that would be a really cute outfit. Like, I would wear the fuck out of that. Are you kidding me?
Well, now you're mentioning it.
If
Yeah.
she had a more, if she had more of an afro, it'd look more naturally 80s. But because she's got that short cropped afro, it kind of looks like hipster trying to be old school.
Yeah. I mean, the bad for the model. Not a bad dress, bad for the model.
Hmm.
The dress isn't bad.
Yeah, she really looks happy.
Yes, it's just the face. That's the dress.
Actually, no,
the dress.
she looks Indian.
She looks like Violet Beauregard.
She looks
From Willy
Indian,
Wonka
and
and the
that just
Chocolate
looks like she
Factory.
came from home.
Kind of.
When you blow it up,
What
she
the
has
fuck?
so much makeup on. So much makeup. It looks like she isn't even human. It looks, I swear, it looks like they just shellacked
She
her
looks like
face.
she has a tiny ass mouth and it's creepy looking. I don't like it.
She looks like
You'll
Kelly from
probably-
The Office.
And then she's got the blue
You'll
wind
probably
chimes
find
on her.
that
With,
she does. Yeah, you'll probably find she does have a lot of these European type features that you do find in the bloody West Indies. So I'm pretty sure she's actually a friggin' Indian, and I'm pretty sure that's the dress that she left home in.
Oh my
Wouldn't
god,
surprise me.
dude.
No, I mean, all things.
Oops, sorry.
Pardon me.
Again, I don't have a problem with the dress so much as the choice in earrings.
What the fuck? She looks like an Oompa Loompa.
Correct that whip.
Do.
Here's the fastest layer. Suck on it.
You must whip it.
Do
It's
it.
Devo. That's it. Yes, it was Devo. It looks like something out of Devo.
Bounce, bounce.
It's an Asian Devo cover band. So you got
When you come along, you must whip it.
when you come along, you must rip it. Because it's
Stop it.
it's covered. It's a Korean cover band for Devo.
Oh, when you come along, you must sweep it. And when you go along, you must sweep it. Oh, when you want to sweep. Now whip it. Into shape. Shape it up. Very good. All right. In shape.
Although if you're doing Japanese, you got to pretend you're sitting in like a tub of real ice cold water up to about your waist.
That sounds painful.
Very cold water.
Okay, sorry.
Very cold water. Very cold water.
Very cold water. What? She's wearing a neon green. She's wearing AstroTurf. That's all I got.
That's fucking King Kong sneeze.
No, she looks like those fucking green tropical birds. What are they called?
I don't know.
Fucking like parrots or some
she
shit.
looks
But
like-
they're
when I look at her, by the way, bad on the makeup artist. They did not do her eyeliner even. But yeah, she's got like, I don't know, Indian style things
Wait.
hanging from her ears.
Wait. Drew. Okay, you know musicals. Do you know Seussical the musical?
oh shit.
Yeah, doesn't she look like something out of like the fucking
She looks
the
like
Jungle
one
and
of the
Newell?
Ville.
No. She looks like something from the Jungle and Newell because man, the Who's wouldn't look that fucking retarded. She looks like a fucking bird. Like fucking.
I think
what's his
someone
From
did
Star
accidentally
Trek.
sit on the wig butt.
It's something
mean,
from
she
a
does
really
look-
bad
Star
Star
Trek.
Trek.
Yo, she does look like a bird though. Wait,
Edna Mole.
I didn't have an accent
Oh my
there.
God,
I just
you're right,
sounded like
Jacob.
it.
I'm sure I should have brought that up. My God, that previous one looked like Edna Mole. Oh, that was
Oh, from the
Wait.
fucking Incredibles?
yes.
Yes. Wait, which one? The striped dress one? Like the very first one? Because I would see that. or like the last one that
The one
looked like a
before
little.
this.
I think the
Okay.
one with the
Yes! Oh my God, it
that's
does!
Edmund
It
Mole.
does!
Oh my God, you're right. That's
Jacob, I love you. You're my new
it's
favorite person.
Edna.
Hold
I
on.
can't see what you're saying, but
She needs to be shorter, but yeah. Moving on. Should we make this a two-part? And because there's lots more to go. By the way, I'm hearing yawns.
yeah, I think we might have to start like wrapping it up pretty quick here. I'm getting pretty tired. It's like midnight.
Because I got 189 to go.
Pass out.
Oh my God, we've only made it through like 100.
We've only made it. We haven't even made it through 100 yet. Like this is so. We're
Oh my God!
We're gonna do this. What the fuck
She
is
looks
this?
Okay, hold on.
Welcome to hell.
From the neck up, she looks like a sumo wrestler.
She looks like a cone of vanilla ice cream from a soft serve.
It looks like a character.
Although green and yellow do not go together, especially since she's wearing like green, white, yellow cowboy boots with tassels.
Oh, that's it. Now you just gone and alienated all the Australians out there. Our colours are green and gold. Thank you very much.
That's not gold.
Mm.
That's not gold. That's madder yellow.
Yeah, well, neither. Yeah, but neither is the colour that they usually choose for when they decide to show everybody our colours. So
Yes,
they say it's gold, it's
live
always yellow.
live adaptation of the Cat in the Hat. Oh, do you want to
She
finish
looks like
up?
she lives in
Do you want?
fucking Sneedville.
Shall we stop? Shall we finish up at least this artist? This series.
Yeah,
How many more pictures
Yeah.
are there?
423.
I think there's like 8 left in this series.
Oh, why'd you have to say 3 at the end? That wasn't as funny. I have pizza left.
You might not want to eat.
The fucking hell! The fucking hell is that?
Lady Gaga? Did Lady Gaga design this collection?
I think that's a man.
I think that is Lady Gaga.
Although it took me a while to even figure out where the arms were.
Hold up, I'll be right back.
Is that Max Headroom in 4K?
And we've got again the egg beaters for earrings. But yeah, I know it's like Max Headroom and drag.
Yeah, and that bloody silly thing sticking off its bloody head, is that glued on or is that its hair?
That's its hair.
That's the hair.
Is it me or does it look like they've shaven all but one little point on his head?
No, there's more hair there. Well, no, okay, wait, you're right. They shaved quite a bit of it. I mean, up close it looks like a woman, but from a distance it doesn't. Yeah, you're right. Lady Gaga should sue.
Whatever it is, I wouldn't want to see this thing coming towards me in a dark alley.
The Mushroom Kingdom is a shirt.
Are those ladybugs?
I don't know what the fuck they are. They look like they're not ladybugs. They're just. Oh no!
They're red soccer balls.
They look like the tops of mushrooms from the Mushroom Kingdom. I'm sorry. I mean, it's just and they're drops of water, and but it's silk sprayed. It's silk screened on.
It looks like super fucked up.
They kind of look like soccer.
Oh my god, she's got giant ass fucking ladybugs on her dress.
That's what I said. That's literally exactly what I said.
Pity about the clothes, because that sure was not
To
a bad thought.
continue the ladybug motif, although this looks more like the ladybugs are rolling downhill
No, these
to
are no
attack
longer
you.
ladybugs. These are no longer
No,
ladybugs.
these
These
are
are
the
mushrooms.
mushrooms.
These are mushrooms,
These are the mushrooms.
and they are rolling down the hill to kill you. They are coming as an army.
It's me, Mario.
She is a hill, and this is the. I don't know. And then she's got the corkscrew hairstyle.
Okay, so here's the question: wearing that dress, are you gonna get bombarded with fucking shroom eaters, fucking trying to lick the clothes off you?
The schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
The schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
You're welcome.
Now this dress, at first you may not realize it, but some of the actual spherical ball thingies are actually three-dimensional and bursting out of the dress at you.
Hey, what's that game you've been playing lately, Bob? That
The Long Dark?
yeah, the same artist did this dress.
No, this is more like This War of Mine than The Long Dark.
Yeah.
Fucking love that game. Oh my god.
This War of Mine? Yeah, I played that.
I have that on both PC and Xbox. I fucking love that game.
I gotta admit, well, yeah, segue, This War of Mine, great game. Holy great. I mean, it's
Sorry,
a time
that's totally off topic.
Totally off topic, yeah, but you're right. It's a great game. Oh my god.
It was definitely worth buying twice.
Now we got three
Unlike
left.
GTA 5.
Okay.
And now
Okay.
I will hypnotize you. She has the hypno
Oh my
goggles.
God.
Okay.
The hands are what does it for me.
Right.
She's like a 1920s,
Yes.
mystic hypnotist who's like, what?
She looks like a discarded Batman villain.
Yeah.
It's got the eyes of an orangutan. Now the question is, does it have the giant red ass?
Oh my god! I should have saved this one for last. Oh my god! I don't think I could top this one tonight. But man, I just those eyes and her hands sticking out to the side. I don't get it. Is she like, I don't know, trying to convince me she can read minds? Or I don't know.
The little hands outwards kind of thing looks like old anime, little schoolgirl walking down the street kind of fucking.
I think you're right, Jacob. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
Morticia?
Yeah, you'd have to bash your head on something hard to
Is
get over
that
this shit.
is that Morticia?
Second to the last.
Mm.
Why are you wearing a Denny's placemat maze?
That sort of kind of more looks like it's a blowing up bloody picture of someone's fingerprint
But
that's gone through the fingerprint matching thing.
look at her hands. She is holding. Although, is it a dress or is it two really big pant legs?
Pant legs.
I'm thinking it is. And it's like she's I don't. What is her expression? I don't know. It's Egyptian.
Kinda looks a bit pain.
It's a placemat maze. I don't know. I just don't know. Okay, we're almost at the end for this shift. Although maybe not the worst one to add on.
They attached a child to that dress.
Yes, I don't think it's actually. I think the child is physically attached to it. They sewed him on.
This is Miss Fertility 1949.
Explain this dress to me. Just explain it. You've got a black heart. You're pure evil. What? Your little kid is wearing gloves? Is this your... This is for really old women who want to drag their children out and have people go, oh, you could be sisters.
This is for fuckwits like Gwyneth Paltrow, and she'll actually get a fucking pram that matches this too.
The thing is, though, I will say this: unlike the previous kid, this kid's having a ball. This kid's out here. He's like, "Yay! I'm walking in front of all these people. I have a black heart on, and I look like I'm wearing. I don't even know what color that is. Opal crinkled."
Hey, Bob.
What?
Bob, I think the drunks have passed it out.
Nope, I'm still here.
I am still here. I was reading something. I'm so sorry. I was distracted. I
I
apologize.
was seeing if you're paying attention.
Not even a little bit. I'm really
It's like a baby doll
so
suit.
drunk.
There's a pattern in the opal.
I mean,
wow.
What did they do to the little girl's hair?
It's a boy.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's a boy.
It's a pig's dick.
Hold up.
That's a pig's dick.
Can you get the stream over on the kid's hair?
Yeah, okay, it's on the kid now.
Okay. You give me a second to catch up.
You know, I don't think that's an attachment.
Okay, more than a second. Oh, wait. There we go.
I think that hair
What
may be the kid's
fuck?
actual hair. You know what? Maybe it is a girl.
It looks like fucking Cindy Lou Who.
Who?
From the Grinch Who Stole Christmas. Oh my god.
The fucking stupid one with Jim Carrey. Actually, I take that back. That one wasn't that bad.
I mean, Jim Carrey's outfit in that movie would fit in quite well in this.
It was no Boris Karloff, but you know.
No, it doesn't have the braids, but it's up there.
Yeah.
It does not have the braids.
No, it looks like a Who though from Whoville.
It is a Who from Whoville.
Either from Horton Hears a Who or from The Grinch. Although I realize we're talking about both live action and animated.
Well, we've got, let me check. We have 180 to go.
Oh God!
So we're going to stop here because it's 1:11 a.m. here. We will continue this cavalcade of banality and the death of Western civilization next week. Because I'm sorry, it was horrifying, but horror is best taken in shifts. Oh, we got. I can't even begin. But and we didn't. By the way, for those of you out there, because we have Gwendy here and Drew, we're going to go over again the stuff from the first Fashion Police, so they can truly experience the horror.
Yay! Get excited, Drew.
Oh, I got to preview some of these after you left this week.
Oh, well, you suck. Fuck you.
Fuck you. I'm drunk enough that I don't remember.
Would you like a preview from next week? Just a little bit. Okay, no preview. Okay.
I'm good. I'm pretty set.
Turtle.
I've also got some pictures of animal costumes.
Apparently, turtles and hats.
It's a turtle witch.
It's the turtle witch. It's back.
I've got some other stuff that's not quite modern, but it will be interesting.
Screenshot from Harry Pothead and the Stoned Philosopher.
Okay. Well, at any rate, everybody, I think this might be a good place to wrap things up.
I'd like to take this moment to promote my new acting gig.
Okay.
Harry Pothead and the Stone Sorcerer.
Oh, good.
Sorcerer Stoned.
That sounds like
Whatever.
it's a bad porn.
the stone philosopher. Then there's the prisoner on Ativan.
Oh,
I've got to go to the wand shop and meet the wand maker to make a very special wand for me. Oh, just
there's
shoot me.
the order
on fire.
Oh, there you go. The order of fake dicks.
The order of the penis.
Ah, that's even better.
All right, when you get here, we're going to put a magic hat on your head, and it's going to determine by your personality where you go. We've got the house full of heroes, we have the house full of villains, and we got 2 houses that nobody gives a shit about. All right.
Hey,
fuck you.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Fuck
really?
you,
Can
I'm
you name them?
Ravenclaw for life.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Ravenclaw for
Hufflepuff,
life.
Man. No, fuck you, you're Ravenclaw, not.
Is that an offer?
Nah, you can just, I mean, yes, but that's beside the point. Hufflepuff is better. Shut up.
No, well, I'm off getting drunk with the janitor.
I feel like we would get along very well in real life.
Party is like the best.
Ah, well. At any rate, this looks like a good place to stop.
Wait till you get to truly know me.
Well, it's been real and it's been fun, and I gotta say that it's been real fun. I don't know about the rest of you guys, so somewhere along the line I screwed up the live stream thing a bit on the Discord. What did I do? There we go, that's fixed. Hey, Ray, any final words before we wrap this up? As a reference to the unarmed model. At any rate.
I had to say, I found that picture quite disarming.
Oh! At any rate.
Oh, well, Drew, you can't come back out here now. You said the naughty word.
Oh, anyway, Freddie, bring us home.
Oh, have I been fired?
Yes, you have.